It's been a while since we actually played our sorc, but what we're doing right now is we're picking up an item. Now, you don't have to do this. I'm just going to show you guys like the item, because I think it's kind of a cool item. So we're just paying 1 regal for this thing. I actually got this on another character, and then it rolled +3. I'm like, okay, this is kind of cool, but it's a really cheap item. You can probably buy it for 1 regal. Oh, he's coming over to us. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to test some stuff out. There's actually some stuff with uniques that I don't know about. Like, I don't think the level stacks, but you can see we have one right here already. But this item, I mean, you can get regal shards, and then you can get a regal orb, and then, yeah, we're going to trade for it. So we're just going to wait for him, and then we're going to go throw in a regal orb. He's going to give us the little wand. And it rolls from 1 to 3. So once we're at level 26, we're going to try that out. It's giving us some extra bonuses here. So let's go ahead and leave, and let's continue. So we have to find a use for the relic, and I actually know where that is. So it's in like the Titan area. So it wants us to go. Oh, we're going to have to go to a little like thing to transfer areas here. And we're going to continue with Frostbomb and Arc. It's been a while since we played, but it says use the map to travel to Keth, and it looks like we got to go over here. I'm really excited to play this character because I really want to try out the Eye of Winter skill, which is going to allow us to basically Diablo 2 Frozen Orb, which is actually one of my favorite skills in Diablo 2.
Lost Keth. I can only imagine how beautiful.
So yeah, okay, we're playing Nova Arc. We've been playing so much of the Ranger. We're pretty much done with that build, so I wanted to come back and finish my sorc play session. Gotta remember, we have mind over matter on this character. Alright. If we get any other uncut spirit gems, we have some buffs here, but let me see if I can have clarity. Is clarity here? I forgot. It's been a while, so I don't remember what... Okay, we do already have clarity on this one. Okay. We have 22 extra spirit. And I believe we can also run vitality. That doesn't seem to do very much damage, though. There's a champion pack over here, so maybe we'll hit him up with a Frostbomb. Okay. Yeah, once we are level 26, we will try out those wands to see if it's actually worth it. But I gotta remember, we're running mind over matter, so it gives us a lot of survivability, but we can always unspec out of it. At 26, we'll see if our DPS is high enough. What you can do in Path of Exile is actually remove survivability when you have more DPS. Oh, almost got stuck over there. It's only 2 a.m., man. Only 2 a.m. I think we're messing around with this for fun. I've never liked this skill, though. Wait, you can move with it? Kind of, if you, like, preemptively do it. But what we could also do is do a weapon swap. So we would have a different stuff based on our points. Now, as far as I'm aware of, yeah, we just straight up rushed that thing pretty much. Now, I think that this is okay to still grab. We can unspec out of that if we want to, and then we can focus more in on lightning if we wanted to. Because right now we're still cold. I still want to play cold, but I'm going to see when do we get extra cold skills, because I'm kind of interested. Okay, so the next set of stuff, we will get Fireball. We're going to get Mana Tempest. Lightning Warp is more of a mobility skill. Oh, do we have a... Oh, we can level up Arc to 6. Okay, we have a bunch of these skill gems. We can also upgrade Frost Bomb. Let's go ahead and upgrade all of these. Ice Nova can go to 6. Nice. So these will be a little bit more powerful now. Level ups definitely do matter, for sure. It mattered way more in POE 1. Oh, that matters a lot. Oh, we got the Relic over here. Now, I know what we're supposed to do with these relics. There's actually a boss over here as well. Lightning Warp isn't movement in PoE? Really? In PoE 2, it's not a movement skill anymore? What did they change it to? Because it basically used to let you, like, teleport. It has kind of like a long, like, delay on it, but you kind of change it up. Looted Vault, nothing remains. Unlucky. Nothing. There's only Blink for teleport? Ah. Now, Lightning Warp used to let you teleport. I guess, so is it like an actual, like, damaging skill now? Technically before it did damage, but it's not what you would use it for. I kind of got this, like, cold hybrid, but I want, like, way more damage. After, like, already playing at the end game with my ranger, like, man. Game is night and day difference when you're doing your first leveling. Like, the first act. I'm probably dragging way too many enemies here. Oh, this is, like, really dangerous now. This will just be better for damage. Ooh. So we're out of mana. It's going into our HP. Champion pack over here. Oh, that's right. When we're out of mana, we do have a skill to use. Is it one shot? Yeah, it's still pretty much one shots. I don't expect it to one shot all of, like, the elite packs. Let's see. Do we have anything that we're doing here? Because I know we definitely come here for that one thing, which we already got. It's a random drop, by the way. That, like, green item. But I think we can get way more damage instead of going for mind over matter. As much as I liked it for survivability, I'm really feeling like that the damage is not what I want it to be right now. But in 2 levels, we do have those new wands that we picked up. And I want to see if they're any good, just to utilize for, like, low level. Alright, so we do have another passive point, but I want a lot more cold damage. So we're going to type in, like, cold. Or they call, it's not frost damage, right? Yeah, it's called cold damage. There is a lot of stuff up here for cold, but we can also get anything that says, like, spell damage. That's totally fine, but we do not want to get anything related to crit earlier on. It's just, in most circumstances, it's not really worth it. Wow, we spent a lot of points to go ahead and go for that. Now, if we want to remove this, just this, like, these 2 points, let's see if there's any other damage, because we could go up over here, but, man, there's a big lack of, like, just raw damage. There is damage penetration to resistance, which is okay against, like, some of the elites. They may have, like, 10. But, wow, I'm just noticing. Oh, there might be a lot of elemental damage here. If we get elemental damage, increased damage with, okay, affected by elements, that's fine, because when we chill an enemy, they'll be affected by it. Then we have increased damage, okay, and increased chance to inflict ailments against, okay. So I think that this could be okay. So we can remove these 2 points just so we'll have them for later. But for now, just so I can get an extra 12% damage, I think it is a-okay. But let me see if we're actually going in, like, the correct way over here. So right now, it says, what is it? Search for access to Keth. Oh, so we do want to, and it shows the reward. It gives us a support gem. So we really don't need a support gem as one of the things. But over here, it wants us to travel to the Valley of the Titans. So once we have these 2 pieces, which we do already have, these are part of a quest, and we already got the item, so I want to say we may be already good to go here. Cold damage is very low in the tree. There's a lot of lightning. Which is, in general, lightning damage will hit harder, but it's kind of like more RNG. Okay, that's right. We gotta go to a little thing to transfer our character. I'm really excited to test out this this character towards the end game. So yeah, this is the area that we put in the thing. And then we get to select some sort of like bonus on our character, which is a permanent, like it's a bonus that we get to use, which is really cool.
Are permitted here,
and yeah, you just get these. One of them is in like the bone area where like the... Oh, we probably should have actually respect. Those extra 2 points give us some more damage. I guess we could use frostbite on him and then go back to spamming. Because this skill does a lot of damage. What is our current link setup right now? I actually kind of forgot what it was. So we have... Oh, Arc is set up for Unleash. I didn't even know that, which means we should not be spamming it. It's been a while since we played. We also have Ice Nova over here, and pretty much you're really set up to only really be on 2 link for a while. But once we get towards later stages of the game, you can go up to what's called a 6 link, which is essentially 5 additional sockets. Wow, it's taking a lot of damage here. Okay, so I just gotta get back into the groove of like our little combo setup. Maybe we keep Might Over Matter. Oh, these guys are like just falling right on top of us. We would have been dead if we didn't have Might Over Matter. Maybe it's good we keep it. We'll just get that elemental damage for right now. Okay. Do we have more than one thing in Arc? No, we don't. Because we have an uncut support gem. We do. Let's throw another one in Arc. So we get another uncut support gem and go to Arc. Let's see what it lets us chain. We get less damage though. We can gain Arcane Surge. Okay, 100% more critical hit chance. We can get some poisons. I think I'm gonna be okay with that. So I think the best thing would probably be Arcane Surge for now. So what that's going to grant us is once we spend a bunch of mana, so it's every like third. Well, I don't know if it casts it twice. Let's see. Because Unleash technically uses it twice. But we'll get some extra like mana regen and stuff. We'll see that there will be a buff. I think it's on this next cast. Let's see, some next one. Okay, does it not visually show it? Really? Oh, 100% of our maximum mana. So we have to spend 300. I thought it was just 100 mana spent. It's way harder to activate in POE 2 than 1. So it's like everything in POE 2 is a lot more, I would say, difficult to access. You know, Frostbomb is so good right now. If we can get this 3 link, that'd be great. Can maybe see if we can go purchase one later. Once we get to 26 though, let's see what the damage is looking like.
I need more time.
Okay, our damage is much better now. I think maybe I just need to use the frostbite. Because Nova isn't really meant to do, I think, a lot of damage. Okay, so here we go. So we go to this little thing, and we have to insert the relics here. One on one side, one on the other side. Then it'll say you can either get more charge, charms charge. Do I care which one I choose? No, to be honest, most of them are kind of just whatever. Increased mana recovered from flasks. Okay for now, but later in the end stage of the game, I don't really want to be touching my flask every few seconds. But for leveling, you basically are forced to do it. You don't like how they make the maps change when you go through the campaign? Why make it difficult? Oh, you mean like the map layouts? To have them like be random, you don't like that?
Not yet.
Or you mean like after you haven't been in an area for a while, it resets? so we already got that. There is something that we can do here. So there's find a way to access. Okay, that's one of them. And what are we, level 24? Okay, so we can grab this checkpoint real quick. And I don't know if this came out, but there's a couple ancient seals that we gotta touch over here. So there's one right there. I think one's right there. Might be one right there. I'm really excited. Once we get to, I think it's 54. You don't get that skill till a lot later in the game, but it's one of the things that I'm really looking forward to trying out. It should be like right over here, yeah. And you gotta get the last ancient seal, which I want to say it's either over here or over here. Let's go this way, and we'll do a little loop around. But I don't know if that, I don't know if that update is out where you can warp between checkpoints. If that does exist, that's really cool. I'm very excited to finally try that out. And we really need to throw in those frost bombs, otherwise it's really low DPS. That thing does just so much damage. It's great though. Boom. I was sitting here using arc. We can still do it though, just for fun, like, you know, just push all the buttons. That I do feel like that makes the game more fun when you're just doing some combos. And they really encourage it in POE 2 for sure. Let's see if it's down here. Frost bomb. Still one-shotting. Alright, into the Titan Grotto. So it's going to be an area that opens up somewhere, I want to say, over here. So yeah, you got to hit up all of those.
I can't do that yet.
But man, I'm really enjoying this class. Just a little bit different. And then I think after this, we may play the monk. I know a lot of people like the monk. And then I also want to try that fire witch build. You get to transform. I think that's really cool. It's the first transformation class. Well, hello, Luis. How you doing? So, oh, here it is. It's the checkpoint. So yeah, this thing will open up. Okay, let's go in. How do I feel about this compared to Diablo? Like in the campaign, or are you talking about like in general? In general, I mean, I like both of the games, but it's really refreshing because it's a brand new game. I've already played through the whole campaign. This is kind of like my second like walkthrough playthrough here. But as a sorceress, I'm like kind of seeing my progression and seeing like how much better I can be at the game after knowing the stuff. And man, this class is a breeze in my personal opinion. I like it a lot. It's like that thing that just could have chunked me for like 200 HP. It just took it out as mana assault.
I can't do that yet.
Didn't really affect me at all. Oh, there it is. We have additional lightning resistance. I thought Arcane Surge was supposed to give us, I think it gives us like mana regen. It's like increased like speed. Yeah, there'll be a boss coming up. There's always a boss in the game's campaign, which is something I kind of missed when I looked at the end game of this one. Like even when we're comparing it to like Diablo has a better narration for sure, but in terms of like build diversity and feeling like a next gen game, I feel like this to me feels way more next gen than Diablo. But technically, like it did come out after Diablo, even though it's not out yet. You know, it's still like the beta date. The weapon swap system's kind of cool, but like a lot of people will probably never engage in it though. Does Ming Heart give you all damage? Gain 32 damage as extra chaos damage. Oops. It's only level 20. That could be okay, maybe for leveling since I'm running Mind Over Matter. I mean, it'd be a little dangerous still, but... Because I didn't know if it was like attack damage, but if it's like all damage, maybe. What ascendancy am I going? Oh, hello, Bear. We are going to be going Stormweaver 100%. I actually don't think the other ascendancy is like very good unless you're doing some like very crazy, weird cooldown reduction build. Like being able to reverse time. Maybe against certain bosses you could maybe do some crazy rotation, but on average, I just don't see it being good for your average player or even like your advanced player. Let's see. Inflict ailments? No, I just want more damage. As much damage as possible, since we're always going to chill. And eventually we're always going to shock and chill, because we're going to make so all damage can shock. And then we're going to make it so we get like double shocks. It's going to be awesome. I really feel like the damage output for this build is going to be so crazy. So we really need, what, one more level? One more level, and then we can try these out. We're going to have plus 5 levels to our skills. We will lose out on this, though, which gives us 2 level of spells. So, big upgrade, and like I said, you can just trade Regals for it. In fact, I could have traded this one Chaos Orb and got, like, I don't know, 5-6 Regals. I don't know what the ratio is. But yeah, we could have done that also. But I figured I'd just kind of fast forward it. Actually, I did pick up this on my other character, and I was saving it to see, is it really worth getting? We do lose out on 50% spell damage. What is is 50% better, or a skill point on average? Well, the skill point will give us about, I think, is it 13% damage per point, roughly. But it scales differently because that's... One of them is basically where it bases all the damage off of, which is much, much stronger. Okay. This thing gets casted for free, so... Oh. Not standing that. He's gonna just fire his laser. Oh, it's okay, his laser's not even hitting us. This is like really chill. Oh, we're out of mana. It might get a lot more difficult now. I'm just so used to my ranger, I could just like melt everything, but like out of mana here. No mana potions. Now, okay, we can't use a portal here, so I can't just go refill my flasks. So I think he's lasering the top. Kind of checking out the boss mechanics. I actually didn't really learn this boss. I think we just like did so much DPS that we melted him before. Like so, lightning arrow, lightning rod. Ooh, that's a lot of damage.
Out of mana.
Wow, that does so much more. The difference is like 100 versus 800 damage. $1,700. 800. Might not even be worth it to use our other ability.
Not yet.
Like, it's only really worth it for that. Okay. Oh, I'm frozen.
I can't do that.
Oh, I think I'm supposed to stand behind this, where he puts his like dagger. I just like noticed that was part of his mechanic. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, dang, that was really close. So I think that that's going to be a reset. Right. So you see how hard that was, right? Let's go ahead and make it. Let's go to easy mode, man. Easy mode is Orbs of Storms. We get Spark. Where's Spark? Spark. Wait, is this a 6? I didn't check what level it was. So we're gonna mess around with this. So we go Orbs of Storm. We could do, well, Unleash doesn't matter because it's not going to do multiple. So what do we have for support right now? We have Frostbolt, Ice Nova. Okay. So what we're going to do, we can also remove Incinerate. We don't need this. Where's, did we get the other skill? Where's Spark? Okay, so we got Spark. Let's move these gems so you can click on these and move them. So no more cold, because this will make it, watch the night and day difference between this. All right, so Spark, where is it? I'm going to control destruction on this, and then, or it doesn't really matter. Either way, it's gonna do more damage. We don't need Unleash. We can get this since we're going to be spamming this. And then we want Chain on Orbs of Storm. Ideally, we get Chain and then like +1, so we can cast 2 of them. We'll put Orb of Storms here, and then we'll put Spark right here, and it's going to be 1,000 times easier. And then if we have a support gem over here, we can also go to Spark and see what else that it recommends over here. Yeah, I wouldn't like this. So Arcane Surge, let me see. It's 10% more cast speed and 20% more mana regen. Is there really nothing like here that's good? Okay, I guess we could run Arcane Tempo, which I'm not sure. Do I have that in like Ice Nova? Okay. I mean, it is technically more DPS. That'll actually be okay. See, I was unaware of that before, so I wasn't spamming it. Let's try it now.
I need more time.
Like, I was trying to conserve mana before by not using Frost Bomb, but now, since we have Life Tap, no problem. Oh, that's actually really dangerous. Okay, he's frozen now, that's good. It's gonna put the thing in the ground now, soon. just lost all my mana. I'm gonna like actually let myself gain some mana here. I'm just gonna use Frostbomb. Just in case we get like hit by something real hard. I want that extra buffer of the mana from the mind over matter. A lot of like lasers.
Not yet.
Okay. Alright, let's go. Hopefully he gives me some good loot for that. The Flame Ruby.
It is warm.
Alright, we also got a Grand Life Flask. Is that bigger than what we have right now? A Spiked Club. I guess we can get a Regal Orb. But at this point, like, I have a bunch of those, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Alright, there we go. Get this. We get another support gem. Alright. So, you know, as far as like swapping a spark goes, it was... I don't know if I would say it was easier. If I respec, we can maybe mess around with it. But I feel like Ice Nova definitely could do way more damage. I guess Ice Nova could be used to gain mana, but I mean, it's not bad, but I have to spend 300 mana, and it costs 19. I don't think it's like good enough for like DPS to make it viable, but more cast speed. I want more damage, honestly, on that more than anything. So if we do, what is it, Control Destruction, where like we just get more damage. Since right now we're kind of spec'd for ice, I feel like that's okay. But more cast speed, I feel like, well, that can help out. I'm not going to mess around with this right now. I'm going to swap back to our previous setup, which was Ice Nova. But we'll see if there's any other support gems that we can maybe use with the Ice Nova. Energy Barrier, Freeze build-up. I think that's what they want this skill to be. I don't think they want it to be... does this work with it? I want to say this should work with it, right? Sometimes they're not always correct. Like, you'd think that like it would always work with it, but I think yeah, less area effect. So it becomes smaller, but maybe now Nova can do damage. Where is that gem? No, where's it? Control Destruction. Let's try that. It does work. Okay. Well, we get it's 40% more damage. And then in the next level, we're going to be able to get a lot more. So now we're going to retrace something. Where do we need to go? Oh, we're still finding access to Keth? Okay. So I think we were there before when we got the thing. We have to retrace the legendary or Bala's path to recreate the horn. Whoops. Oh, I clicked on something else. We want to go over here. I think that we actually have to get the thing. So this is where we already had. I think we have a checkpoint later. Oh, so you can actually teleport. So we went in there and we killed the boss. So we have to get to Keth from here. And if you open up the map, usually it's correct. Well, are we in Keth? Search for the... Okay. This is where we need to be. We'll see if this actually adds enough damage to make this worth it. I forgot what we were running before. I'm hoping that this will make it viable just to spam this. Okay, if I can cast it twice. It's close. But I was kind of surprised that that boss gave us that much of a challenge, but... that's how it is sometimes. But we have like an upgrade coming up at level 26 that may make everything so much easier. What does this give us? Oh, it's a 7.
Out of mana. I need more time.
So go find Keth. It also wants us to retrace to find the horn, but... Okay. Is 34k DPS. So the DPS number isn't something you should look at. It's kind of like attack power in Diablo. So like there's things like additional arrows that will give you more DPS, but it won't show up. Oh, Spark with Firewall. Oh yeah, that actually would have been a great idea. Thanks for mentioning that. If we ever come across a boss, I was thinking Spark would have been really good because I guess it only works on the cast of it. But I know with Lightning Arrow, it goes crazy. I'm not sure if it would go crazy on Spark, but it definitely didn't seem like it was going crazy. We don't have to access that thing again. I don't remember actually where Keth is. Oh, tornado melted us. Does anyone in the chat know, can we access Keth from this area, or is it from activating the ancient seals and going down? I haven't done this in a while, so I forgot. Even though I've done it before.
I can't do that yet.
A real game took us long to get back on POE. Marvel Rivals was fun though. Thoughts on Sorcerer? You're only level 10? Ah, well, you can play any class to be honest, but if you're not having fun with it, like the certain skills, like this is not a game that's limited by the class that you choose for the skills. So like if you want to run a Sorceress that runs around with a sword, you can do that. Now is it going to be the best? Well, you can make it good enough. If you put the time into it, you can like kind of figure out a reason why you can make it good. So the game is not very like limiting. But I like the sword. I think the easiest classes to progress, in my personal opinion. Wait, is this? Well, we're in Valley of the Titans. Wait, what? It wants us to go to Keth. Wait, are we even in the right spot? Okay. It told us to find Keth. It says search for access of Keth. Okay. Maybe it's another area in here that we need to like specifically go to. But either way, we need to go to that Titan area to kill that boss, to get the ruby thing anyways. So we're supposed to search for an area underneath this, okay. Oh, there we go. Someone wants to buy an item. So go sell the item to the person real quick.
I must travel light.
Oh, we have to move something.
Need mana.
Alright. I'm just getting attacked. Okay. I kept on getting attacked. Alright, so this guy wants to get an item, so we're going to go sell him the item. So, this item, he's going to give us 10 exalts for it. I'm going to go do a quick trade. I don't know if this, we went over like trade here, but basically, you give the person an item, he'll give you the thing that you want. This is an item for my other character. From my other character. I feel like for the PlayStation, we'll use a couple exalts eventually, but I don't want to. So thank him for the trade. Alright, now we go back to where we were. Which was, I guess, the caravan, then we're going to go back to our portal. That cat was through the desert map? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm good. Have they beat the game yet? Yes, yes. It's just we're on our other character now. I wanna play all the classes. Well, technically I have actually already played all the classes. I haven't gotten to end game with every class.
Not yet.
That'll be maybe something to do on the to-do list. Eventually. I have very little interest, honestly, in Warrior. That's the main one that I'm like, eh. I don't really like melee classes. Even though the Monk is kind of melee. I mean, you could play a spellcasting... Oh, that was pretty deadly. You could play a spellcasting, you know, Warrior. Or like a bow with a Warrior. It just might not be the most optimal for the start, but towards the end in this game, you can genuinely do whatever. You can also identify that helmet to see if it's better than what we got right now. I'm just really wanting to hit that one level up for the upgrade. We're at like 0 mana because that mind over matter. But with life tap on a frost bomb is kind of nice.
Out of mana. I need more time.
Oh, that's an elite over here. This is dangerous. Oh, it has all damage shocks. No, no. Oh.
No mana.
Mind over matter came in clutch, man. But once we get this next level, it'll be really big for a few different regions. Oh, we have a new mana flask too. Okay. So this is what, 2? Wait. Oh, that's a life flask. I want that 95, 146. Oh, I thought we have a 110. Well, this one, we could throw like an AUG on it, it's fine. 168, I mean, big number good. Although we don't have any flash charges on it now. But these little blue things, you're gonna get so many of these, it like genuinely does not matter. So are all my items like at least blue with 2 mods? Okay, yes, we do. We could also consider maybe regaling. I wouldn't use any exalted or chaos orbs though while you're in the campaign. You can use them to go buy items like through the trade website, and I would probably say that that's probably your best bet. Like if you want to actually use them, like using them, more than likely you're not going to get something really good. You can maybe get a unique hero there, and that will significantly improve your survivability or damage versus like just trying to get lucky. Like a unique that is pretty much garbage at the end game, and it's weird because you get a lot of uniques at the end game that are pretty much useless because they're kind of really meant for you to like level up with them, but they only really drop at the end game for kind of no reason. Like you can get them while leveling, it's just they're very rare. Kind of miss having Archon on our bar. The next level up hopefully will be pretty big. Now with the next level up, we get to leech maximum life when we cast a spell. So, and this also gives us some maximum mana. So we can actually remove mind over matter because then we can go mess around with that. We'll see how it goes. The mana cost will be very high also for our skills. Okay, we got another checkpoint. Cool. There we go. Are we supposed to go to the Lost City? Let me double check on this one. All right. What it says?
Buried beneath shifting sands, Kef still endures.
Okay, this is the Lost City, just like in Diablo 2. I think we're on the right track. It says at the heart of Kef. If not, I guess we're doing like an adventure run right here. I'll try not to do too many like adventures, but like as in like not the main quest here. There we go. All right, let's see if it's going to be increase or decrease in DPS. I actually genuinely don't know. Assuming 5 levels, technically it's a +3 level because we already have +2 right here. It will actually be a downgrade, but I really don't know because in PoE 1, this would 100% be an upgrade. So if we look at our DPS for our Ice Nova, which is kind of like my main skill, I'm spammed. We're at 145 right now. It's the exact same. Wait, it's not letting me use it. Why? Can you not dual wield wands? Wait, what? Is that really not a thing? Do I have to get like some sort of thing to dual wield now? It's weird because I know you can dual wield. I think it's just over here. You can wield 2. Do they mean wield? Can you not dual wield like wands? It's like a node we gotta get. That's so strange. You can't dual wield wands in PoE 2. Interesting. Okay, that's something that I just learned. Let's see. How does mana drain work? Let's try it out. How much DPS does mana drain do? Wait, oh, okay, hold on. Since we have Mind Over Matter. Oh, it leech. Does it not do any damage? Oh. Okay, well, I mean, I was thinking that was going to be a upgrade, but apparently that is not worth dual wielding because you can't. Running T15's nice. In this game, T15 is kind of like the number that you run. Like you can technically get a corruption and then go to 16, and then you can also get the +1 to monster level. But pretty much T15's what most people I think will start spamming. Because like yeah, there's T17s in PoE 1, but do you really spam them? But we do have that like uncut gem. And that can give us a little bit more. Where's that uncut level 7? We do have an uncut level 7, so we could upgrade any of these. I actually really did like Arc, but I think upgrading Frostbomb, because this is going to give us, what is it? Yeah, it goes and gets a little bit more damage. Ice Nova would be okay too. It's just, I think the base of Ice Nova is just simply just too low. But since we're a cold sorc, I feel like it is pretty rough to play this, like all the way through. I would personally prefer to play some other skills, but we'll get them later. Ooh, maybe we can try out Fireball too. We can mix it up. I'm not gonna like force myself to play through using just this, because maybe it'll get kind of boring too if it's the same skill. But like, I mean, this Frostbomb thing it's fantastic. It really is. Ooh. But is this lightning skills? All spells. Okay, good. But the only big upgrade that we'd be able to really get, since we can't get like added spell damage. What is this one? We have added damage to attacks. We get 2 mana per enemy killed. That's useful. Extra maximum energy shield and increased energy shield. I mean, it's not bad, but we have Mind Over Matter right now. I just feel like the DPS is simply just like not here. I mean, it's not terrible, but it might just be because this is PoE 2, and since I've been playing at the end game for a while, my ranger, I need to have like more realistic expectations while leveling. Do you guys feel like this is too slow, or is this like normal for? It's been a while since I played like the early game. Because I remember like the first time I played like actual, man, it was like really long. Because like the monsters just take so dang long to kill, right? how many hours do I have on this character? Maybe like 5-ish, somewhere around there.
Not yet.
On my other one, I have like 60. It looks normal. Okay. Maybe we'll try Firewall Spark and we'll respec into a completely different thing just to mess around with it. It's not like I genuinely feel like Frostbomb is like one of the stronger skills in the game, and like right now we have to refill mana. There we go. But we can also do like a kind of a not like a 100% respec, but we can respec some things just to make it more interesting. So what I feel like playing now, I have like a bunch of these uncut skill gems from my other character that are probably too high of level to use. Like I can't just use a level 17 gem, but like if I have like some of these smaller gems just to mess around with like 5s and stuff, just so we can kind of progress. I think we already have 6s. Do we have 7s? It's probably all 17, and I don't know if I have 7s. You know what's strange? Uncut skill gems that are really low level, specifically like I think it's like 7 and 8 is where it starts. They're actually valuable to farm, and the reason why is people that want to play builds that have lower requirements. It actually is in their benefit to have a lower level one over a higher level one. And since you can't get a lower level one, you actually have to go back into the lower stages of the game and actually farm the thing. But what we could do is we can try out. Is Flame Wall is level 1? Oh. Which one's this one? Oh, that's where you get to... Okay.
Solar orb repeatedly unleashes explosions.
So it just does damage?
Some fire skills.
13 to 20? What is our Ice Nova currently doing? It's probably about the same, it feels like. Yeah, it's about the same. Okay.
Solar orb repeatedly unleashes explosions. Some fire skills, such as Flame Blast, can be...
Flame Blast. That's... We don't even get that one until way later.
Solar orb
You're only limited to have one.
Explosions. Some fire skills, such as Flame Blast, can be cast from its location. Solar orb
okay, so it just...
unleashes
so how long does it last? Where's the duration?
Skills, such as Flame Blast, can be cast from its location. Solar orb repeatedly unleashes explosions.
Does it have the duration?
Solar orb repeatedly
I'm guessing it pulses like a couple times. Let's try it out. Let's try out Solar Orb. I'm kind of full on stuff right now. But we can try Solar Orb, and then what would be some good mods on it. I feel like I'm just going to get my Ice Nova stuff. Because it feels like it's going to do the most amount of DPS. Alright, we're going to be doing Solar Orb. And, well, technically Frostbomb is still like our main source of damage. But I really wanted to try out this thing. And it's really not that bad. But I don't think we really need this much survivability. I think we go just go get as much damage as possible. I guess, let me see if there's any other elemental damage nodes. So, this one's all for penetration. And it wants us to maybe move over there. Oh, this guy wants to buy an item. So we'll buy an item from him. Or sell an item to him. Oh, is there all this elemental? Oh, damage penetrates, increased elemental damage if you've dealt crit. Dang, this is kind of far away to get like all the elemental damage. Is there just like spell damage? Spell damage? Oh. Okay, well the guy joined and then left immediately. No problem though. Oh. Alright, so... Oh, dang. I hate when that happens because then it moves the item. Mind Pendant. Okay. This would actually be okay for our character because it's plus projectiles, but it had just a bunch of int on it. But I'm trying to make it so I don't use a bunch of like hand-me-downs. What are the tags in Solar Orb? I'll check in a second after this guy finishes up the trade. Okay, we're done with this trade. So the tags on Solar Orb are going to be, let's see, AoE Sustain Fire Duration Orb. Let's see if the vendor has anything better. Maybe the vendor will have something better.
Browse as long as you like.
I'm trying not to use like super Smurf gear because I want to see what the experience is for like someone that's like leveling up for the very first time, I think we could probably grab that. That might not be a bad thing. 23. I don't know if this is really worth it. Oh, the 37 to spirit is actually kind of nice. No joke, that might be kind of our go-to here. Let's go identify this. Ooh, okay, so we have max mana is okay, 13 int. Needs a lot more mana. We really don't need this helmet anymore. We can go sell it for 1,000 gold. It's fine. It's not really worth anything anyways. But I was thinking like the 37 spirit is, what does it give us? Armor, 28 energy shield. I mean, that's pretty much what we're running right now. And then we can maybe throw on something later. I mean, it's 1,000 gold. It's like nothing. I'm gonna have like 1 million. Although like I'm not gonna spend millions of gold here. That might be actually okay too. Let's grab this belt. We can actually throw another mod on it. Ooh, 58 life. Cool. Then we can get rid of that thing. Let's see here. Anything else we can do for upgrades? We got some cast speed, some mana. Increase rarity. Oh, we do have movement speed boots. Very nice. And then if we get any of these runes, we could just use some of these runes. There's cold res. And increase physical damage. Not going to be super good for our character right now. Let's go see what the other NPC has. It's always good to check the NPCs because it's like, this one has some extra stats. Lightning bolt, lightning. We want increased spell damage. I don't know if I have any other staves. Let me see. Staffs or anything from like my other character. If it's like super OP, then I'm not gonna like use it. I did get like I think I got a bunch of these. Or is it 2 of lightning? Okay. Where it gives us, this is increased lightning damage. It gives us spark, lightning bolt, and it gives us increased mana regen, and we get to trigger spark on killing a shocked enemy. I actually don't even think this thing's that good. I got it as a drop. I genuinely think this is like better because, yeah, you get increased lightning damage, but we also lose the level of the skills, which I think is kind of big. Then triggering the spark isn't really like a huge advantage or anything like that. But we're gonna try the solar orb build now and see kind of how it performs. See if we like it more. You got both cast on shock and freeze. What do I recommend for the? Well, the thing is, the shock will be much better for bossing. Okay, let's see if both these orbs will kind of be fun to mess around with. Oh, he's got elemental resistance. That's why this boss is like just so strong, man. Oh, does it drain energy shield before mana too? That's actually really good. I actually prefer that. Okay, that took a while, but oh, we might have an upgrade. Maybe an awesome upgrade on a. Oh, actually, I don't think a quarterstaff is going to work because it's like for attacks. I think that's more of like a monk item. Okay, someone else wants to buy an item. Cool. Sometimes this is kind of weirdly like bugged. I can't even invite him. I can't invite this player. There we go. And then we can get another 10 exalts. And like if I was to buy an item, we could super speed. We can do a super speed run on the campaign here. Okay. It's not. Oh, that's right. You're only allowed to have one of those at a time. I kind of like the solar orb though. It actually lasts a lot longer than I thought. I was like, okay, maybe like 5 seconds. It pulses like 3-ish times. But let's go ahead and get this guy his item. And that might happen from time to time since I'm just selling a bunch of items. He's got the extra 2% movement speed. That's actually the highest roll. Did you guys know that? 2% movement speed is the maximum roll. People want movement speed. For sure. Let's have get some max mana. Oh no, cast speed, good. Okay. So much strength. Let's see what else. Okay, so this has. Okay, this one we'll get rid of. Well, actually, it's 14. It's because 7 int is. Isn't that 1 int grants you 2 mana? Okay, so that's like 14. So it's 24 mana. Whereas I guess this one has a little bit more. This one also has 13 int, so it's outclassed a lot. Now this we're keeping. The exalts will definitely not like use here. But I think we already browsed and there wasn't any upgrades, sadly. But ideally what we try to do is find a staff. I think they go up to like 4 like to like a skill. But maybe something in between waiting. Maybe run, I don't know, should we run Spark again? Like, I kind of like this Sun Orb.
Hi, sisters.
I forgot we still have the sounds on. Did I start Mage? We've been playing this for a while. What do we need to teleport to tier 1? To teleport to tier 1? Are you talking about like the Waystones? So you'll just get those like while you're just playing the campaign towards the end. So just keep playing, you'll get those.
Not yet.
Can we put this over here and then this? Nova, but I don't feel like Nova's like really that great. It's just that it doesn't have the, it's lacking the damage.
Your death comes.
Alright, we got the checkpoint. And this boss is supposed to drop something good. I don't know if they've like nerfed this boss, but what was funny is some people were actually farming this. Sorry, I'll look at the chat in a second if someone's complaining. I saw my message, but if you cast your Frostbolt and aim it as you move, you can cast Frost Nova over it, and then you don't have to go in melee range. Oh, thanks for letting me know about that. Yeah, I know that there was that skill, but I didn't really like this skill. I tried it out, and it feels like it's like too much work. I don't know if you've ever played DMO Wizard in Diablo, but it's one of those like combo skills that's it feels a little bit more difficult to use. I mean, granted, maybe it will give you good DPS, but and it lets you like explode on the thing, right? Maybe we'll just cast this thing over here. Alright, we almost got him. But there are some people, no joke, that you would farm this boss over and over because it has like a really good drop chance. I mean, it was okay. It wasn't anything insane, but man, it like the difference in like the game pace, man. I can't wait till we get to the end game with this character. Let's see, we got some extra int. We can't even use it anyways because it has some sort of requirement. We're gonna identify the jewel. We don't use a shield, so that doesn't really matter. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, shit. Sort of champion pack over here. It's kind of cool now that we're using like everything. We're using cold, fire. Lightning. I like it. But I still feel like the damage is rough. But again, it's the campaign. Ooh, on the very first try with no, what people call twink gear.
Victory is mine.
Oh, I like that. It's so nice. Good, let it go back. The thing with the solar orb though is like it doesn't have any HP. So I think what would be really good is to have It's called Frost Wall. Oh, another level 7 gem. Cool. I'll be honest, I kind of want to go to Arc. Arc was very fun. Let's go to Arc. For like our main like skill. Like as much as I don't mind Solar Orb, it just doesn't feel like it's doing enough damage. We're gonna get this, which is kind of nice, but that's only against enemies with ailment. So I still have to use Frost Bomb, which is fine. It doesn't really bother me because Frost Bomb is awesome. It's great. It hits really hard. So yeah, let's go back to Arc for a little bit. Where is Arc? I think it was probably a blue gem. There we go. So we're gonna run Arc, and we're gonna swap our gems off of the Solar and go to Arc. All right. Oh, what is this one? Oh, okay, it's the more damage. All right. So what other support gems do we have? Do we have another support? Let's see. We can make Arc cast faster, or let's see. This would, I guess, work with Arc. It technically gives us more DPS. Wow, the DPS is 241 on this? It's actually not bad. Okay, let's try this out. The reason why... Okay, let's see. Oh. This is just sucking up all our mana. Let's see. Is if they're not affected by like a chill or anything, then all those points don't really do anything. Dang, this thing has so much HP. It's even these small monsters, man. You thought this was Diablo? No, this is Path of Exile. The interface is very similar to Diablo. In fact, this game is heavily inspired by Diablo 2. Alright, so we gotta search for the essence of water.
Such shrines were not meant for mortal eyes. I am honored.
Is this one shot? The game just wants me to only place Frostbomb, I swear. But let's go level up Arc. But technically, if we did spec into it, like let me just do this for the sake of doing it, just at curiosity. If we respec all of that like mind over matter and we go straight into all the damage Arc, can we make this like, can we make this actually do like really good DPS? Just curious, you know, asking for a friend over here. Like, I want to get all of the lightning. Let me see. Is it lightning? See, like these over here. This is damage pen. What we would ideally want to go straight towards. Oh man, it's so far away to get all the lightning. Is it really that far to get all the lightning stuff? So like what I'm looking for is like elemental damage. Because this, it has to be affected by ailment. And applying shock, shock doesn't have like the highest activation. We have a cast speed over there. We have crit, but like again, you're realistically not, you're not gonna get a huge benefit off of getting crit. So what we're looking for is some sort of like, what do we have over here? I'm trying 0.5, 10% mana regen is kind of nice. But what I'm mostly curious with on this, actually we don't even need these. But I want as much like spell lightning damage. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to POE 2DB because this website makes everything so much more clean. So I can look at the passive tree over here and type in like lightning, right? And we can see all the lightning nodes here. So we can see it. We'd have to go 1, 2, 3, 4. What do we have over here? Exposure effect, increased attack and cast speed. We have increased chance to shock. We have cast speed. This is lightning damage, which is great. We want more damage. Oh, we have 20% chance for it to change. 60, 70, 80. Wow. you can get 100% chance for the lightning skills to chain additional time. Now, the reason why that's good, if I was to go and grab that, is because our skill that I actually really enjoy currently, which is Arc, it does more damage per additional chain. So it has 10% more damage for each remaining chain. So right now, what's the chain over here? Chains 3 times. So if it chains 4, we get 10% more damage. More is a multiplier. So this will be really good towards the end. In the earlier stages, it's still good, but I think getting that percent damage is really kind of key here. But what are these curse duration? Like, there isn't like a really awesome direct path. Like, we'd have to spend, if I was to put in points here, let's say we put in these points. Like, look how far we'd have to go. This is 10 just to get to the lightning bonuses. We also could get the jewel socket. I guess we'd still have 6 extra points, and then we can get all the lightning damage, which isn't really that bad. Per 10 int, what do we have? 50. So you get another 10%. What is it? Yeah, it's 10%. So we would get this 5 times, so it'd be like 10% damage, which isn't really bad. What do we have over here? Shock. Increase magnitude of shock is actually really good, but like I'm looking at it from the viewpoint of I just want damage. So if I just want to try to get as much damage as possible, we can get like elemental. Let's see if there's any other elemental, just straight elemental damage. That way I don't have to go that far away. So if elemental, we have increased damage for each ailment. Yeah, okay, so we have duration. Dang. It's only like 20% elemental. That's really weird that there's not that much like spell damage at all. Is there? We have, okay, well, we already had that spell damage. Oh, there's increased spell damage here. Oh, that's this, all of this is really good. We're going to grab all of this because it's really close by. Increased area effect is not bad either, but then we can maybe try to go for the lightning stuff that was close by. So let's go ahead and get this. As I like that, oh, where was that? I lost track of it. So it's wherever this little diamond was. Okay, let's go over here. I think this will be much more valuable. And then we can go for it, and then we're going to see how hard we can kind of push. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's reduced cast speed. Okay, so we lose out on cast speed, but it's fine. I have that increased cast speed, so it'll kind of mitigate that loss over there. And then what is this? Elemental damage if we're shocked. Oh, so we can get bonus if we... Oh, okay, cool. But like what I want to try to do is just basically spam one skill again and again. And what was that other lightning stuff? The lightning stuff was, oh, there's more. 5% damage is extra lightning damage, and you have increased chance to shock. So how shock is supposed to work is if you crit, it's going to allow you to get that. Now these are all like minion stuff, so I don't really want any of these. So we'd have to go and then maybe go over here, and then we could grab... I guess there's like the bonus over there. And then we can go back to cold later if we want to. We have 8 extra points. What was this? Let me see where we can go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if we put 8 and then 9. So that's not very much damage. I want to try to get as much damage as possible with this. We have crit. Increase the area effect, but we get reduced damage, so there's a pretty big penalty over there. Dang, maybe we go all the way over here. No, that probably wouldn't be that great. But it's weird that there's not that much spell damage stuff. But there is probably some defensive stats over here. Let's see. Area skills have a chance of knockback. All right, you know what? This might not be that far. Is this where Mind Over Matter was? It's going to be several points. 1, 2. Link skills. Okay. I'm not really interested in that. Let's see. We already did elemental, right? It's all based on an element, which again is element of chill is really easy, and like also ignite might not be that bad for fire. But what about chance to shock? Let's look at that. Let's see what we have for like. We have like a bunch of chance to shock. We may actually just have to go over here. Lightning as cold. Okay, wait. If we get that, then that would be an ailment. You know what? I actually think that might not be that bad. I think we'll go over here. I was kind of planning to go that route anyways, but like all this minion stuff is basically worthless, and this doesn't connect, unfortunately. So we just go over this way. But now we're going to be taking damage. Now, We do have one jewel here. The jewel is kind of pointless. But let's see if we can actually shock. So how it should work is that once we crit, we have one jewel right here. Now, does it really do anything now? No. What we need to do with it is add a mod that we can use. I mean, this is how you use a jewel. Wait. Is it not? Okay. Okay. I don't know why it wasn't letting me, like, was I not close enough to, like, that, touching it? So let's see if we can actually shock. So how it should work, let me actually double check on it. So is there, like, chance to shock? We can see if there's a support gem. I'm just going to grab a support gem. And we're going to see if there's, like, increased chance to shock. I know there is a support gem. I'm just going to grab another one just for fun. And we're going to use it. Let's see. So this is where they can't inflict ailments. We do not want that. Shocking supported skills has a chance. Okay. So, oh, we need more dexterity for this one. We have 100% more chance to shock. We have less chance to shock. Well, what else does it recommend on arc? Let's see. I don't really feel like this is worth it. 10% more cast speed. Because, like, I could just put 25% more cast speed in it. The reason why I'm not really interested in the cast speed is because that will just drain my mana faster. So the thought process is, like, I do more damage and then I don't have to waste mana. So let's try out this. Let's see if this is going to be actually worth it. Oh, you know what? It's, here we go. Now, it's going to require us to have a little bit more on one stat. So what we're going to do, if you go change one of the things to dexterity.
A step closer to legend.
So we're going to change this to dexterity. And now we should be able to use this gem. And then we'll see what the performance of arc looks like as our, like, main DPS skill. All right. When you put a point in your skill tree, can you take it back? Oh, yeah. You can always take your skill points back. It'll cost gold, but it's like, it's such a small amount. See how this is performing. Oh, we do have a... We already have a chance to shock. Cool. Okay, it's not bad. So... It's, like, usable. But now I'm going to have to really pay attention to my HP. Now, I do have that regen, so it makes it a little bit better, but... Oh, man. I almost missed having that mind over matter. We will probably spec into it again. It's just, I was mainly curious to see if we just swapped completely to lightning, like, is it worth it? I think these all attack you. Dang, that's a...
Back, Guardians.
Oh. All of them? That's absolutely wild. That's okay, we got Frostbomb. Dang, our mana is, like, so good. I feel like we could definitely use that solar orb again. I kind of think that they wanted us to play with, like, everything. Oh, that's not incinerate. I actually didn't like that skill. But the solar, what were we playing in it? I think we had yeah. Did we have this one? And then we had it where it... Oh, I think I moved the other support gem somewhere. It's okay. I think we'll just play with this unless we can play with persistence on this. Can we play with persistence? So solar... Okay. This way I don't have to use hypothermia. I'm just going to drop this. And then we'll play like this. So we'll have, like, 3 skills. Fire, cold, lightning. Oh, so that has to have direct line of sight, I guess. Ooh, level up. It's weird that they designed the class like this, but then they also added, like, at some point they kind of like want you to choose what you go for. We can actually get the increased attack speed soon. It's just that increased chance to shock while we have, like, I don't know what our chance to shock is. We can try it. Where is it? And we'll see if we're actually shocking enemies at like a okay-ish rate. Because if we're not shocking enemies at a frequent rate, then we won't have that ailment applied. And the shock is 20% more damage, so it's a pretty good thing to have. I feel like our survivability went super far down. Definitely went a lot lower. Oh, so Kale, if you're looking to complete the trial, if you Google the Forbidden Trove Discord, you'll see a bunch of people. They'll charge you like 3 to 5 exalted orbs, but they'll carry you through, and I promise you, it's so much worth it. The third trial will take you 2 seconds to do. Like if you pay someone, just farm up the exalted orbs, it'll be way easier on you. You're very welcome, man. No problem. The Forbidden Trove, Trove. Yeah, just go there, and then there's L, and then you go to the Discord. You scroll down, and they'll say softcore POE 2, like services, and so there's always people every minute like saying, hey, we're 1 out of 4 carry on this. Sometimes people do it for free too. They just ask for tips, but most of the time people are going to be charging anywhere from, I don't know what it is right now, but it's pretty cheap. Like it's 3 to 5 exalted orbs what it was before. Now it could be 1 because it could go down. The last trial though, to be honest with you guys, it's not cheap at all. The last trial is going to cost you like 40 exalted orbs. It's really hard to do, but it'll get cheaper with time for sure. You paid for that? Yeah, 30 for the 4th, yeah. Ooh, we're at the mouse time, though.
Why did you never? My king nears.
Well, you know what? I just noticed there's a hold orb that you throw on the floor, and it kind of, like, blows up over time, right? There's, like, the sun orb. Oh, whoa, dude, that guy just chunked me for so much. Dude, that's why I really like Mind Over Matter. Now, we're going to 100% go back to it, because I know for a fact that belt is actually amazing. And that's half the reason why I wanted to make this build. Oh.
I need more time.
Now I feel like I'm actually gaming though. Yeah, I'm so glad we swapped the arc. I just felt like the other skill just wasn't there in damage. I mean, arc's pretty mid for single target, I'm not gonna lie. Got jeweled gloves, cool. Now, you should just enchant these, to be honest. Oh, we got 2 resistances. 2 resistances is actually pretty good. We also get the mana per kill, but mana is not like an issue right now, so boom, we're gonna swap that to this. Ooh, then we get the quest item. Alright. Okay, so we witnessed the goddess burn. Extra crispy. Then we get the quest item.
Would not understand.
Ball lightning cast on shock. Ah. Yeah. It's very high for requirements on int. I do want to try that out. Oh, this is one of the meanest quest items ever because it's like, let me just like take up half your inventory. Okay, I'm just gonna go dump a bunch of my items real quick just so we have a lot less clutter right now. We actually are gonna grab this portal scrolls, or not the portal scrolls, but the scrolls of wisdom. I actually don't mind that they have those for unidentified items. So the reason why in Diablo people sometimes would buy unidentified items. Ooh, we could maybe do the trial. I'm not sure if it says area level 22. I mean, if we could do the trial here, this could be pretty big considering we get double effective shocks, right? I think that's the first thing that you can get, which is pretty awesome. And if we get that, I feel like we should be level 30 for the ascendancy. I want to do the ascendancy for sure. As soon as we hit 30. Or what do you guys think? Can we do at level, what is it, 27? Or do you guys think that that's too low? Oh, I need to get the quest item also. It just covers up half your inventory.
This is an immense honor.
What do you think your character should be? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Kale. Like, what ascendancy should you go for? I would go for, like, if I'm playing Sorceress, I would suggest you to go with Stormweaver. I think the other one's pretty bad. But, you know, sometimes it takes time for someone to figure out something OP, and then, like, it could be broken. Like, maybe it's the best class, but, like, as of right now, I mean, I gotta say objectively, it has the lowest pick rate. Like, out of all the ascendancies, there's the least amount of people playing it. I haven't seen any streamer or content creator, and I follow a lot of POE content creators. I haven't seen anyone actually make like a good build, but if there is a cool build, definitely let me know, man. Ascendancy was easy. At this level, though, I don't remember what level I did it at before. Oh, for your second character? What was your first character, Kale? What was the name again? Oh, the Forbidden Trove Discord. If you're looking to get like any sort of services, whether that's you're stuck and you need like them to kill a boss, you want, I don't know, different things, a campaign rush. I'm kind of just going through the campaign like right now. Well, this is my first playthrough of the sorc. We did a lot of like respecing. Okay. Okay, now we gotta go to a different area. Infernalist. Okay. Well, it's something that would be completely different. Like if you want to play like a ranger, because that's a spellcaster, right? Like unless you went like minions.
That valley of the Badlands, where mastodon bones
Is that where we're supposed to go? No.
Is proof I will.
Oh wait, it wants us to go to Deshar. Oh. Oh, okay, there it is. I had to like visually see it. I really wanted to upgrade on my staff, so let me see if we can get one. In fact, what we could do at this point is we can progress a little bit. I'm not gonna spend like that much currency. I'm gonna spend what maybe be realistic currency, like maybe one exalt at this point, right? Let's say we had an exalt. Okay, we're just doing that just so I can progress a little bit faster.
Hello, Bozo.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the Path of Exile trade website. It's gonna ask if we want to continue on Steam and then sign in. Okay. So we're good to go. All right. But yeah, I would lock in Deadeye, Kale. And we're going to look for what level are we? 27. So maximum level over here. Requirements max 27. And then we are going to look for like I just want something that has like level of all lightning spell skills. Let's see what we can get. Like what's the highest? Maybe like a 3? We can get a +3, and then we also would want like look. Oh, that's only 1 AUG. That's so cheap. It's not a huge upgrade, but we also want spell damage. Or actually, what we could do is we can copy paste this, and then I could also lock in all spells, all spell skills. Can we get a 3? Can you get a 4? Oh, you can't. Oh, divine. Okay, let's put realistic prices though, like 1 exalted orb as like our max budget. So you can get +3, and then it's about the same. And we also want like increased spell damage. Let's see, what is this? Damage is extra lightning damage, and then we get some spell damage. Let's put in like 30 something spell damage, like minimum. What's the highest amount of spell damage that we can get with this? 58, and then we get 4 mana. Okay, that guy's AFK, unfortunately. And let's see what else we can get. We have crit spell damage bonus. I mean, that's like okay. I don't really know what else that we can hit on this that would be good. I like the extra damage as another damage. I think that's probably pretty good. And then what about this? What's the most amount of spell damage that we can get for 1 Exalted Orb? Oh, 100. Oh, well, actually, I want this to always be 3, though. Like, I like that being 3. The reason why is as Arc levels up, it gets extra chains. Extra chains equals, well, it should kill things theoretically faster. So we can get either all spells and have them all leveled up, or we can get this one, which will give me a little bit more spell damage. Let's see. Unless there's another one. Reduce attribute requirements. Yeah, that shouldn't be the attribute requirements shouldn't be like a problem at all. Extra mana regenerate. This one gives us extra cast speed, which that is actually extra DPS as well. Let's see. Increase mana regen. Let's see, which one do we want? I think the cast speed one is probably like objectively the best choice. But I actually really like the extra damage as something else, because that's kind of fun. And this will be all spells. So extra damage as anything. I mean, ideally it would be like extra damage as lightning. Oh. Okay. Oh, we can't get that one. Does it not... Does it only roll for... Just seems like a really cool mod. It's only for fire. That's like a newer one. I'm assuming it works with everything. Oh, there's only one. Well, if there's only one, then that is a no-brainer here. So hopefully he will respond. If not, unlucky. That's Ranger, right? Oh yes, at the start. Ras, what's up? You can't find it on Google. The Forbidden Trove. Here. See, it's real easy. There you go. The Forbidden Trove. There you go, man. Unfortunately, I think that other guy that we wanted the item from is AFK, so we'll have to unfortunately buy another one because that one does not exist. So let's go to the highest amount of spell damage then. The other one's AFK. Maybe we'll get the other one that gives us as much damage as possible. Now, that one was only for lightning damage, but it's the highest one. This one gives us 100 mana, too. Increased critical hit, it's like whatever. I'm not going to exalt into any of these anyway, so I might as well just grab this one. The 100 mana is nice, but doesn't matter too much to me. So go pick up this one or the other one, or we can get this one if that guy's AFK. I'm going to wait like 2 more seconds. If he doesn't respond, I'm going to go to the next one. And if that guy doesn't respond, we'll go to the next one. Okay, this one's nice. It has mana regenerate. Another AFK. That was unlucky. This one over here. Let's grab this one. This one has extra. Oh, the item is no longer available. Okay. And let's see. What do we go to next? Okay. Whatever. Light radius. Okay. It's not a very good stat, but whatever. Just I want some sort of upgrade here. All it's giving us is 1 level, which is very mediocre, to be honest. I don't know at what levels Arc actually gains the extra one. But, alright, so we're going to give him this. He's going to give us the item, and boom, it is done. And now I get to swap. So how much damage did we get from this DPS increase? So we go from 389 to 461. But this is all spells, so it's kind of nicer in that area, but that's all it really did. I just wanted to upgrade. I really wanted to get that one where you get extra damage. I think that would have been really cool to have, but didn't have it. All right, so we just blew the horn, and then we got to go over here. Oh, there you go. What? Talk to the center over here. And then we'll go out. I think, can you go out right here? I think you can go out right here. Okay, that's cool. And now let's continue. Why was I looking for staff for 1? You can't dual wield wands. And it gives you like the highest numerical stat. Unless like you can get a shield with +1, which maybe there's a unique. I mean, I have that +3, but it doesn't have plus to spell damage. Ooh, a lot of damage. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh. That was actually pretty intense, man. They just like jumped so fast. What are they called? Vile vultures. I mean, they live up to the name. The thing with lightning damage is very, very random. Like you can do 1 damage or you can do 100 damage. Two hits. A lot of times with lightning though, like the first hit has to be your. That's huge. Like his little like ice ring. Is this gonna do good damage? Oh, it ignites them too. And Nano trolling. Dude, like they're so deadly, these like vultures. I actually don't even think it was that bad of you to have Mind Over Matter. I was just really over Nova doing not enough damage. I mean, we're still technically running Cold Sword because the Frost Bomb just does too much damage compared to everything else. I don't want them to nerf it, but I genuinely feel like they should look at Ice Nova. Because, like, you know, this game is actually heavily inspired by Diablo 2. Ice Nova was not that bad. It's called, like, Frost Nova in Diablo 2, but it was not... I think they want you to use it as kind of like a utility to chill things around you. I'm also looking at like the shock rate that we're applying on the enemies. It seems like it's pretty low. I don't know what it actually is. Maybe it's actually 5%, which is actually all in crit. Alright, another passive point. Is this our big one? The big one, Oh, this is our big point right here. So we have 40% increase to shock, and then we gain 5% of... Oh, I can't unspec out of it. Forgot what the number it was. But I'm curious. So we get 6 to 31 cold damage, which doesn't sound like very much. But the reason why we want cold damage is it will apply a chill on the enemies and every single hit. Now, what this means now is that other thing before where we would get increased damage with enemies inflicted against elements. All of this will actually work. Now, it doesn't matter how much. You can literally do 1 cold damage. I'm talking like endgame level 100 character. You do 1 cold damage, it'll apply like a 0.0 something chill, and it's still affected by that chill. Chill essentially slows the enemies down. So it was actually a really nice little investment over there. Now, what we could also do, eventually, we'll probably end up getting this. I mean, this is chain additional time. It's not really that many points. It's 3 points for 10% like permanent more damage, which I think is kind of worth it, and also gives us more clear speed. So I'll probably get that as well. That once we get 3 of them, it's 10% more damage, which is a multiplier. But it's for each remaining chain, so it only affects the first target. Well, technically, it would still have the other chains, just that the first one you get the biggest damage. And the reason why it's designed that way is because on bosses, if you didn't have that, Orb Arc would be pretty mediocre skill. There's nothing for it to bounce to. It's basically chain lightning. Now I feel like we've really significantly increased the speed by just swapping over to this. So there we go. Path of Mourning. You heard them say it's free. Oh, this game, Path of Exile. So this game is free, but if you want the early access, then you will have to pay. So when the game comes out, it will be free. Yes. You mean you can't? Yeah, you can't dual wield, Uncle B. I thought the same thing. I was like, I was gonna run double life sprigs. So in PoE 2, yeah, you can't dual wield wands, but you can dual wield two-handers. I mean, I'm not saying I don't want them to let us not be able to dual wield two-handers, but yeah, you cannot dual wield wands. Otherwise, it'd have like potentially +6 to all skills. So I can, since this is kind of like my second playthrough, and like I had one of those things drop. I was planning to use 2 of them. I can tell you, well, it's not worth doing that in PoE 2. In PoE 1, that wand gives you like mana or something, or life and mana on killers, something, or regen. It's a really nice thing to have for leveling, but in PoE 2, item is terrible. This is going to make the boss fights actually really hard. But what we're going to do, I think what I want to do, because like originally I wanted to plan to play through without like using gear like from another character, but I'm going to spend some small currency, like, you know, just an exalt here. There, no like divine, like one exalted orb only here. Like just another exalt here or there, just so I can kind of breeze through the campaign, because that's the second time. I feel like it's a little bit slow. I mean, like, I get it, it's the first time, but within realisticness of like, you know, just one exalt, I think is what we'll spend on our chest piece, and then that'll be the extent of like our trades. I don't know if there's any really other good leveling uniques. Do you guys have any suggestions for leveling uniques? It's another. This is another 1 exalt right there. I mean, like, technically, while we were playing here, we were selling items that I acquired on my ranger, and we'll go ahead and do this real quick. So, oh, where is it? Just an uncut spirit gem. Okay, level 14. Those are actually pretty easy to sell, I've noticed. You like Poison Ranger? Did you try Vine Arrow before it got nerfed? That was actually a really good thing. But what we could look for is just some sort of like armor that's going to give us high energy shield would be okay. I'm trying to think what else would give us damage. I don't know if you can even get... this is just like another bonus tip over here. So if you go to like POE DB, I go to like ring over here. I'm not sure if they added all the... Okay, so they added everything. So we can get percent elemental damage, like cold fire. I think... Okay, you can get adds damage. Oh, you can only get resistance. There's no like spell damage. You can't really get spell damage on a ring, really? Oh, you can get increased cold fire lightning, but you can't get elemental. The thing is like this is way better for leveling when it's like the flat number, and like the percents are still good, but like compared to like what you'd be able to get, we can also go to uniques, and then we can see like what would be the good leveling unique. So if I go into like armors, I can look and see if there's any like really good armors for leveling. I'm trying to think of what I would actually want. So if I go like maybe like I could type in like lightning, maybe some sort of like lightning damage. So there's like lightning resistance. Probably look at the weapons in a second here, but just to see if there's anything that would really be nice to get elemental damage converted. Inflict lightning exposure on crit. Some of these may be only usable towards like the end stage of the game, but let's go to the weapon uniques. Okay, let's see if there's anything for lightning. Now I have this item. I genuinely don't even think it's that great at all. I mean, the cast speed's kind of nice, but I think that you could just get any item with like +2 skills, and it's just really good. Now this one, I think this is like lightning damage added to attack, so it's not going to be too useful for us. Let's check out if there's any good ones for spells. When a part of memories in your presence. Yeah, most of the uniques in POE 2 are just kind of bad, sadly. Probably not going to see that many other uniques. Let's see. Let's type in spell and see if there's just like something that we can find. Oh, I know Snake Pit is absolutely amazing. We can't use it till level 32. But this is so godly. This is like half the reason why I'm playing this, and the other half the reason why is that belt. So the belt that we're going to be running is this one over here. It's called the Midnight Braid. That's a really, really good item. And yeah, it's pretty much what we plan to play. But nothing, again, that sticks out as like, oh man, I can't wait to level with this. Let's see if there's any like energy... actually, I think we can do this too. Because more likely it would be some sort of energy shield conversion one. Can we use this? Let's see. Get some chaos res, maximum life converted to energy shield. Okay, maybe this one. Level 5. Let's see. It gives us some energy shield, maximum mana. Energy shield starts when you use a mana flask. Oh, that's probably not too useful for us. Gives us some intelligence. While not on full life, we sacrifice 10% of our mana to recover that. Interesting item. I like the idea of it. We have minions gain their maximum life as energy shield, and minions revive 50% faster. Okay, so that's good for casters. We have extra maximum energy shield. We can actually look at the weapons too again. This could be actually really nice. Now, this item is actually the most expensive item in the game. That's like 100 divines right now. So that one, while I look at it, I'm like, wow, this item's kind of cool. Definitely not what I consider OP or anything. Minus the ability to teleport. It's actually probably a pretty decent item overall. Oh, it requires level 64 anyways. I can't even use it while leveling. But what I really wanted is more damage than really anything. But, oh, here we go. Covenant. Okay, it's level 40. I don't know if they order these in, like, some sort of a level. But we'll check out. Let me see if there's any lasting on, like, the weapon for, like, spells. Oh, yeah, I think we did look at this. There's really nothing. Hold on. Okay, maybe this Ember... Okay, this is like another skill. Actually, this one could be kind of fun, but it doesn't give you anything but that. But it's almost like another skill activating, which is cool. Oh, this used to be pretty decent in POE 1. I wish I had plus to skills. It really isn't that insane. It's okay. I guess that if they take 50% more damage, this could be actually okay. What level can we use that? Oh, it's level 2. And it grants you freezing shards. Freezing shards are a pretty cool skill. Alright, looks like that's pretty much it though. Anyways, let's continue playing. Wanted to at least check out to see if there was anything better. Oh, we have an extra spirit on our amulet. That's cool. And let's get back to what we were doing. We actually went back to town because someone wanted to buy an item. Poison concoction. Oh, that's what you're playing? Right, get the next checkpoint. Okay, we're doing some good damage now. Some good damage. But I'm looking at our like resources and it's really good. Ooh. No problems at all with mana. So those other mana regen nodes, we can probably unspec out of them if we want to. Now, the one that I'm genuinely kind of concerned about is the next upcoming boss fights may be quite difficult. Now, we could just go get like something that has like more HP, maybe some HP regen. In fact, I think there is a basic gives you percent like HP regen. That would be really good. Dodries for leveling? Rara? I'll check those out. You think those could be good for leveling? So those are our gloves, right? You get 100% increased spell damage, but you do have a pretty big downside. You know, I will say that it's okay. There's probably nothing else that's going to give us that much like DPS. There is a big downside though, like losing out on like, I guess if you got a good rolled one. Let's see how much these actually cost. Thanks for that suggestion. I actually like that. I mean, like I said, that is a pretty big advantage for damage. If it's like 1 Exalt, sure. I'm sure it's pretty cheap, right? Yeah, I didn't expect it to be very expensive at all. Because, like I said, most people, like any action RPG, you want to be fast, and there's a big downside with this. Now, ideally, this one's, you want as low as possible on this. So we're going to type in 1 Exalted Orb, and then we're going to hit search, and then we want the lowest one. So this is like, okay, this is where, oh, we can get a perfect one. Okay, we also could do, we can actually just throw, if we just do this, it'll be like, it's -15. So we only want to see -15s, and then the int as high as we possibly can. I can just sort it by it. So we go to sort by intelligence, and we can get a perfect one. Now, as far as it being corrupted, it really doesn't matter at all. But let's go ahead and get this. Great suggestion, man. But yeah, we'll go buy this for 1 Exalt, and hopefully it can improve. Kitoko's current. Oh, is there another one? All right, we'll look that one up too while we're waiting for this guy to respond. There's probably so many people that have this like just sitting in their stash. Like no one's whispered. He's like, finally, there's someone that wants it, and he's like, dude, I can't even be bothered. But we could also look for a corrupted one technically to try to get a better one. Like if I wanted to get a one that maybe has like a better stat, like that you can get like plus melee skills. Oh wait, actually this one's good. Hold on, this one's actually good. Hold on, this one's actually, we want this one. We want this one. Break armor, penetrates fire, weapon swap speed. Wow, there's only one actual good one. Now, penetrating fire is still usable, so we can grab that one. If that other guy, oops, okay. Well, there's actually a couple that have penetrates fire resistance. Cool. So, Whisper, the other one didn't look like he was hitting us back up. And again, that's just how PoE is. But yeah, our solar orb, hey, we can maybe make a, oh, we can get a benefit off of it. What was that one? Kitokos. Why 15? Oh, you want the lowest number. So this one is negative.
Away with you.
So yeah, if I buy an item here or there for an Exalt, I don't think it's gonna mess up the gameplay too much, because we actually probably already wasted some Exalts from the very first act. But yeah, we'll go get one of these. I don't have access to that area, so he's gonna teleport towards us in a second. Kitokos. Lightning damage contributes to electrocution buildup. Oh, this is also reduced. No, the other one's way better. That for the 100%. Yeah, 100%. 100% better. Yes, thank you, sir. It's like that penetrates fire. Oh, was this the guy that had the other one? I already got it. Oh. So we're gonna whisper him back and say, "God, already, thank you," because we already got it. Boom. How much damage do we get for this? All right, arc. It's like a 10% DPS increase, and the reason why is the reduction in cast speed. But how much does it give us? Energy shield 17. So we actually lose some survivability too. But in return, getting 10% more DPS. I mean, it all adds up, you know, over the course of time. We got that extra penetration on fire res. Good stuff. Any other good uniques that you guys can recommend? What character running? This is the Sorceress, as you know. The Sorceress is. Oh, whoa. So we're just taking big chunks of damage. So if we really wanted to improve, we could get a chest piece with a bunch of HP. We could actually look at, you know, since we're just like chopping. I feel like that's a lot of damage that we're taking here, so it'll make it a little bit easier. I don't know if there's any uniques with like, I don't know, maximum life. Wait, I actually have this item. It's a really low level item. It just gives us 80 life. It also reflects a bunch of the damage. Wait, can we even run this? Let me see if I have like a bunch of like really old uniques. Actually, did I save this one? I might have sold it for like an Exalt. Oh, there it is. 45 armor. So we have stun threshold. I mean, we could try it out for funsies. Ideally, I would get something that just has a bunch of HP. Just more life. I think we lost out on one of the gems, didn't we? Oh, no, we're good. Or is it on a... Oh, yeah, I don't have the amount of strength now. Does it tell us that we need more strength? We could... Well, that's fine, because this gives us, what, 8 strength? We could just go do this real quick.
Need something
The path to them.
And we
inspiring.
just change this to strength. This actually gives us HP too. So just in case I want to actually mess around with this. But I'm pretty sure that this is an item that we do not really care about. I just saw the plus 80 life and I was like, okay, that's actually not too bad considering our current one gives us 0. You know, big chunk of HP, like 20% more HP. Let's see what else gives us extra maximum life. Kaoms is great, but this is not going to be a leveling item for sure. Definitely not. In fact, we can see maybe what we can get for trading. So let's go that we're like, what, level pretty much 30, right? We're level 28. So we can go level, let's go maximum level 30. And then we just go for like maximum life. We have 1 exalted orb. And then, so we're putting in these, and then pretty much just whatever's going to give us the most amount of maximum life. We probably should also put like body armor, and then just what is the amount of life that we can get? So we can get 120 life on that. We can get some resistances. Honestly, the thing that we should be looking for is as much resistance as possible. That's probably going to give us the most bang for our buck, honestly. Resistance, we go fire, cold res. There's actually another item that's actually not bad. It has the implicit, I think, of a bunch of different resistances. And we might be able to use it really earlier on. This is kind of cool, but that's level 40. So a lot of these, for some reason, they kind of make these towards endgame, but most of these aren't even really that great. Like this one's actually not too bad because it gives us a bunch of life. Kind of a cool item from POE 1. But what you really want is a lot of resistances earlier on. That will actually make the playthrough much easier. But yeah, we can actually look for on the armor. There is a, if we go to body armor and then go to, oh, there we go. So it's called the Golden Mantle. So it can give you up to 25 elemental resistances. Wow, that's really, really, really good. So that's what it's called. So we want a Golden Mantle. Oh, it's, yeah, it's what it's called, right? Golden Mantle? What? It's not, I didn't see it in here. Does it not exist or something? Golden Mantle. Why is it just like not here? Okay, here we go. Oh, that's weird. It's an implicit on an item. Huh. So I guess that item maybe was never coded incorrectly or something. But these are all like the bases of the item. If it's in like blue, like these over here would be kind of nice. So Keth Remit. So it gives us extra mana regen. But we don't really have problems with mana right now. In fact, the only problem that we have is like HP. There's one that gives you a base of like life per second, which is a steel plate. But it also is required level 7. There might be a lower level one. The Abyssal, which is 73. Not too much lower of level here. But I think we go for a bunch of life, and then we can also go, let's try to go for like, we can get 80 life and life per second. Oh, can we get percent per second? No, I didn't think so. It's probably just life per second. No. Oh, what is it called in this game? Regeneration per second. See, there's all this terminology that, like, if you didn't know. Okay. This way we can keep ourselves, like, a high HP. Okay. So these are all going to require, I think, a lot more strength. So we should put in what we have for strength. So we've got 22 strength. So I'd go to show filters, go to strength, maximum 22. And, okay, there's still a decent amount. Cool. So what is our dex also? Because we can't really use dex. Oh, it's 12. So let's go dexterity maximum 12, which is basically going to be all energy shield bases, which is fine. So what we're looking for is, what do we get, like, is this even worth throwing in? 12 life per second is, it's like, it's usable. But honestly, what's going to give us way more bang for our buck is going to be doing this. So we go to weighted sum, we go fire, cold, lightning, and then we do this, and we click on the sum, and it's going to give us the item that has the most amount of resistances possible that we can equip for our character. And so this is giving us a bunch of energy shield. Now what's our damage reduction with 45 armor? So we can look at this over here and see our armor, we get 22% damage reduction, but if I remove this, we have 18. It's because the other stuff is just going to add up. But I think does Gold Rim exist in PoE 2? Gold Rim is just like a, oh, it does exist. This is actually going to be one of the best things, and we're going to actually invest in the dexterity for this, as it's one of the best items for leveling. So if we do Exalted Orb over here, and we go and get the one that gives us the most amount, oh, We only want to spend 1 though. Alright, there's 1. Now this guy, he might actually be selling. Let's see, how much is this item actually going for? Because that one more likely is a scammer. There's 1 for 5. It's a pretty nice item for leveling. It's just there's probably nothing else that's going to give us that amount of resistances in total. But we could try. So we can go to weighted sum, go to cold res, fire res, lightning res, and then go to item category helmet. So gold rim is a unique item. And like I said, I want to keep... Oh, it's just those 2. Wow, that's it? Oh, it's because I typed in gold rim. Alright, there we go. So, do we put all the level... Oh, you know what? We should copy and paste the search results from this. Because... And then we're going to have to do this part of... oh, no, we don't have to do that again. We don't actually need it to have maximum life. We need it to have the category of helmet. This way it has all of my, like, max level 30, whatever. So, yeah, we want as much resistance as possible. And looks like we can get 50 resistances here. And then be a little bit better. Ideally, we can try to shoot for one that has some maximum life, too. Maximum life. Okay, what are we looking at? 57. Okay, if it goes down significantly, then we will adjust to it. Okay, so we got 38 life. Okay, this one's looking pretty solid over here. I'm liking this one, the very first one. Nice little corrupted. And then over here, we have cold lightning. Does this one have fire? I just don't want to be like 0 on fire res, you know? This one actually has... Oh, it's got another... We get regen life per second. Wait, this one looks pretty nice. It's got a little bit more energy shield. We've got cold lightning. And, oh, 21 increased energy shield. Okay, I like that one. That one will be very nice for 1 exalted. Considering, like, I can use this right now. Hopefully that guy will respawn. And then if not, we just whisper the next person. We can also socket in. I forgot about this. You can add sockets in, and we can get the extra fire res from that, from the other item. Let's see if there's any other ones that are really good. It doesn't look like there's any other ones, so I'm just gonna go for that one, and then we'll whisper this guy over here. You can see, well, one of the most annoying things with Path of Exile is getting people to respond sometimes. Chaos resistance isn't really going to help us out, but okay, we can go for this one. We can also we got 1 guy to respond. These items are like pretty mediocre, but like interesting enough, like you can actually sometimes make a profit off of selling like leveling items that people like want, and this is just one. Painter Servant gloves. You think those are good? I think we already have like good damage on our gloves, but I mean they're gonna get outclassed later for sure. Oh, we have increased crit hit chance, and we got some extra HP. Let's go do energy shield. It's probably all going to be energy shield based. There we go. Oh, we're going to need to be level 29, but that's fine. We're like right there. And then we just get our helmets. I don't know what the heck this is. Why is it showing that? A bunch of uniques now. But yeah, we still need to get the body armor. And we can sort this. We can put like minimum 30 here. And what we can do is sort by the biggest amount of energy shield. 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. This one gives us... I think this is 1. It's 37. Alright, let's go grab this one. These are all... oh, we already have this. Oh, we need the helmet now. Oh, we actually don't care about that one. We're trying to get a helmet. So we want at least like 25 to resistances would be good. Oh wow, this one has like a lot of stats. Okay. Sort by like the highest sum. 56. Oh, I think we whispered this guy already. It just, there was no response. The reason why I was thinking about getting this one is because we can add the socket in it. And then I can get even more resistances. This one's got some life regen. also. But we can get this one. I don't want that one more than any of the other ones. Cool. Is that the one that I wanted to? Yes. Oh, I don't know. The light. Yes. So just in one level, it's going to be just in time. We get to basically kind of cap somewhat of resistances. And then as far as our amulet goes, I don't think we're going to be able to swap this because it has plus spirit. And then we don't really need to get anything else. I just kind of want to play. Sometimes it just... You could sit and trade forever in this game. But yeah, it was perfect timing since we're level 29. And then we say thank you, and then we go peace out. Alright, let's continue. Now, unfortunately, it looks like our portal went away, but it happens, man. It happens. Alright, so let's go back to where we're supposed to go. Which is... I gotta go talk to the car again. And tell them where we're going. I'm not sure what actually caused that. We went there from too far away. But yeah, you're going to notice a big difference in survivability. Can we sell items to her? No. Okay, it's fine. We'll just throw them on the ground. You hate when you try to trade and they never reply. Yeah, it's a very common thing. It sadly is. Oh, wait. We need to go over here. I don't know why that... Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we weren't really far in this area anyways. So I'm curious, will they one-shot themselves? Oh, no. If they were, then I would be like more interested in this. And what we can do... Actually, sorry, I gotta go back one more time. But what we can do actually is socket the pieces of gear and find out what other resistances we need. Like right now, we don't have that much cold and fire res like compared to the other ones. So what I can do is I can add some sockets. Now this isn't really like an insane like good piece of gear, but like I can add sockets to it. And I'm just gonna do this just because it's gonna help out in the progression. So we can go to fire res, throw a fire rune in there, and it's gonna give us extra resistance. And then go to cold res, throw another cold res one. And then what are resistances looking like? They're like at 40%. I think that's sufficient for right now. And then since we lost out on that cast speed, we can increase our cast speed and get lightning damage here. Now it's unfortunate it's only 3%. I feel like 3% is really low. But that's the number that they give you. And there's like a bigger note at the very end where you get 8% and you get on top of that another like bonus, which is that 14% lightning damage or something? I think it's 14% lightning damage, yeah. Our character looks cooler too. I don't know about the helmet though. Almost makes her look like she's bald. I know it's like a cloth cap. Crit resistant. Can we hit him with this? Oh, you can. And I can't do anything about it. It's like Diablo 2. You're gonna stick with Last Epoch over POE 2? Do not like the speed of it. I liked Last Epoch. Last Epoch was fun, but for me, like I played it. I played the first, what do they call it, cycle. I got to end game, and then I was like, I already kind of did everything. I think for Last Epoch, like for me at least, if they make Last Epoch 2, I'll be there. But as far as the seasons go, unless they come up with something that like actually blows my mind. The very first season I feel like was a big letdown. I mean, you could see the numbers, like how it turned out. And I think what they really should have done is made it so that the league mechanic was once every single map. If they did that, I think I would have been interested in the league a lot more. But they were very stingy on like the loot drops. The thing with games these days is like people want the stuff fast, especially if you're gonna delete our characters every like few months. Like you need to make the progression a lot faster. That's at least my viewpoint. And I know that was a complaint that other people had too, is that like the map mechanic and like the stinginess on the loot. The loot wasn't really that bad. It was more so that like the frequency at which you would engage in the new mechanic was too low. Do you know you can teleport? Oh yes, yes. Oh Jack, we're not playing Lightning Monk, but how you doing, mate? Not right now. I will play every single class and I'll play every single build to an extent. Like I'm not gonna get every class to level 100. That's not really a thing that you do in PoE. You get to like 70, 80, and your build's relatively online, hopefully. You can do a little bit more min-maxing, but that's pretty much where your character is dunzos. There we go. Oh, we still have an extra socket here. That's fine. We got like 40-ish resistance. Ideally, you try to, if you can get like 70 during the campaign, I mean, it's pretty OP, but I think we're good. Now, the downside is we don't have any physical damage reduction. So if they hit us with a physical attack, yeah, we're going to be taking all that damage, man. I'm really excited if PoE 2 like comes out, and also we have Titan Quest coming out. Hopefully very soon. Their advertising for the game came out like I want to say about a month or two ago, which is really weird because usually a game doesn't advertise unless it's like coming out within the next few months. My guess is they're launching in March. I'm hoping March. Because sometimes what happens is like they need to push the game back, so they never came out with an official release date for the game. But it was just really weird that I was seeing ads on Instagram for Titan Quest when I feel like the game is, as far as I'm aware of it, they haven't announced anything. Alright, we're at the boss. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this boss might be quite difficult.
You are relentless, but that makes you predictable. The time of the Paladin is nigh.
I need more time. I can't do that yet.
I have some regen per second. Not too bad. Such a weird boss. It just kind of like throws its body at you. Well, this is pretty smooth, I'd say.
Not yet.
This was way easier than I expected. I was thinking, like, man, the boss fights are going to be so much harder without Mind Over Matter. You should be freezing right when that thing pops, too. Oh, wow. Is that level 8? Or what did we get? Oh, it's level 8. Nice. Which, now, if we wanted to get conductivity, we could, which will increase arcs damage, but I'd rather just get this.
I will pay for raising the defiler.
If we have another level 7 one, though, I will pop it. and we will get conductivity, which will make them take more lightning damage. Okay, so now we speak to the NPC, and I think I want to try to do that trial of ascendancy, man. If we get that trial, get the double effectiveness of shock, and that's 20% more damage. That's basically another node. What we could also do, if I wanted to, like I said, I don't know, we could do this, right? We just go boom, and then get an extra socket if I wanted to get some extra damage. This technically lowers the damage, but what other support gem should we be running? Oh, this is up to level 1. I have like 1,000 of like the level 3 ones. I don't even know if there's even anything to get level 3. I'm just kind of curious. Let's see, all gems. We want to go to Arc though. Let's see. I don't want to do the recommendation ones. Let's see, what other things could we get that could upgrade? Freeze, build up, slow magnitude, shock duration. No, we don't want that. We want more non-ailment damage over time. We have blind, cold pen, electrocute, cannot inflict shock. That'd be not good. 8-second cooldown, no good. Lightning pen, increased critical hit for each second. Oh, that's kind of interesting. That could be kind of utilized. What else is there? Oh, this thing, it's not really working as intended. I don't know if anyone of you guys have tried it out, but like, it just works. I'm gonna try it and see if it works on this character, because it works on the ranger when you could use the same skill and it just works. So this is tier 3. Not inflicting ailments is no good. Can't inflict free shock and right. Okay, triggers a discharge. Lightning exposure when you shock the enemy. Exposure is 20% more damage. Wow, there really isn't even any good like mods for it. That's actually crazy. The only thing that I would run, like, oh, you can do like shocks from hits can spread in AoE. There's really not that many good ones like at all. It's just like the elemental, what is it called? Rising Tempest. And let me see if this works. So I'm actually kind of curious to test this out.
Let's not do that here.
Oh, okay. You can do it in your hideout, but we'll talk to the NPC and we'll see if it works. I want to show you guys this thing. Oh.
The fair as we
We will have our justice.
Travel to the Dreadnoughts. This monster level 31. Level 30 yet? I feel like we go do that Trial of Ascendancy, man. Because that's a big DPS upgrade. And it'll be fun content, too. Okay. So, let's go do the Trial of Ascendancy, which is located right, is it right here? How come it doesn't, like, show the... Okay. Where is it? Trial, okay. Where is it? Is it in here? Trader's Passage? Ah, okay. Do we have to go through Trader's Passage? Does anyone know how you get to the trial? I don't want to just go here and like walk all the way around. It's on the desert map thing. The trial. What is it called again? Trial of the Sekimas? It's weird because like, you'll do this. It's like marking the town. The surface map? Oh. It doesn't let me click on any of these. Wait, oh, it's because we didn't click on this. Oh, okay, hold on. Oh, it's right here. Thank you, mates. How's POE 4 versus Diablo? I mean, like I said, I genuinely enjoy both of the games, but I think for me, I've already dumped like thousands of hours into Diablo, and like I would say I got more out of Diablo so far. Like I already got like more stuff done in that game without feeling too burnt out. I actually, after like pretty much about 100 hours, slightly, not necessarily burnt out of like everything because there's still like new content, but like I didn't really like the end game system in this game as much as like how I was enjoying Diablo 4, because I felt like in this one's endgame, there's a lot of things that they need rework. I mean, it's early access. I'll go put this thing in the relic. Okay. This one we can fail like as many times as possible. Oh, okay, we can throw this thing in. All right, so bosses. Okay. The first one's pretty easy. All we want to do is throw as much honor resistance as possible. And then we got 2 of these little small ones. Oh, I can identify these ones. Oh, wait, hold on. We can modify these. So what these are, let's see, is this, okay, increased maximum honor. What these are is they're going to modify the map. Oh, we only have like a, oh, there's only a 1x1. Oh, we don't even have any of those. Okay. So we're going to hit confirm. Basically going to go in. So this is how we unlock the Trial of Ascendancy. So what we're going to be getting is Stormweaver, because the other one I think is pretty bad. Talk about endgame that doesn't have an endgame. Well, like, yeah, Diablo 4 doesn't really have an endgame, but like originally when the game first came out, my goal was PvP, and I'm talking about like the very first season. Diablo actually had a lot of people doing PvP in season 0. Now that all stopped, and season 1 when it came out, it was just dry. It was, I don't know, everyone just like left PvP. I actually had a lot of fun with season 0 because of that. I mean, granted, it was pretty busted and broken. So in this area, we actually need to like not get hit. Because we'll get honor. They actually apparently reduced a lot of this stuff, but this is the first trial. I expect to absolutely face roll it, but we'll see. Empty the inventory. You don't like having all these like garbage like things? Yeah, I mean. Oh, we gotta go all the way around again now. I actually didn't really mind these. The trials in POE 1, I actually prefer those ones, to be honest. The reason why I actually prefer the POE 1 trials is because in this, I feel like it's much easier to fail. I mean, I'm gonna kind of rush this one because I don't know. In my head, I feel like I can do it pretty fast. But obviously, if it's your first time, take your time, wait for the little traps and stuff. I'm just gonna rush it. Now let's see. We got restore honor. Okay. Water fountain, water fountain. Any tips from Monk in Act 2? I mean, I would recommend, over on my link in my bio, Robbie, I have like a bunch of like just tips and tricks like rapid fire, but like not for like any specific class, but like different little hotkeys and things that you can do to make the game a little bit easier for yourself. We're taking a lot of this honor damage, but this is the first one. It doesn't matter. I feel like the first one is like so free. I mean, the first 2 are relatively like good because like the third one is, well, before they nerfed it, it was like impossibly like hard, dude. I genuinely felt like it was so bad for like beginners to go. The first 2 trials is pretty easy, like you can handle it. Then the third one is just like incredibly painful. It's melee blade based. Oh, Streamheart, yeah, he did some druid builds. I'm pretty sure I followed him for Diablo, but that's cool. Like all the Diablo players they're all playing this because it's new, and Diablo really does lack the end game content right now. And season 7, to be honest, there's not really any new end game. I hope that they somehow do it, but there's no like end game. So we're actually looking at this. Oh, you have no energy shield. That's no good, but is it enfeeble? No, I don't really like that. Lose 20 sacred water when you take a hit. That's fine. I don't care about sacred water. So the water, what it does in this mode is it makes it so you gain. You can use it to buy items in here, and it could make the run easier, but normally these things, yeah, like I said, you want to take your time. Oh. Oh, was I supposed to hit a lever somewhere on the other side? Oh, it's right here. I think it's only 1 floor, right? Is it 1 or 2 floors for the very first one? I think it's like 1 floor. It's like pretty easy. But it's pretty scary for someone. This is only in Act 2. And then you see this. I think that's actually kind of mean. Like, it's pretty intimidating. Oh, did it not go all the way through? Yeah, we'll lose sacred water when we take damage on it. I only have 8 sacred water. Grants a large amount of water.
Relish your mortality.
Contains merchant. Let's go to the merchant, see if we can spend all of our water. Yo, Jack, appreciate the TikTok gifts. Thanks so much for the dolphin and the rose. I appreciate it, my friend. Killed that thing pretty fast. Ooh, maybe we got some new shoes.
That was close.
Movement speed. Oh, it gives us 42 life. That's actually pretty good. 6 lightning res, but...
I must quicken my reflexes.
Oh, we're too slow. We need to get extra dex. All it's giving us is 42 life, pretty much. But 42 life is... It's there. Oh, let's see what we can buy. So we can restore honor. Or we can... Traps or slower. Okay. I'm pretty sure this thing is only going to have, like... This is just the boss and that's it. It's good that they show off, like, this is the introduction to it. But basically our goal is just to move through it. Oh, I forgot we could be doing like weapon swaps too. Oh, I think we picked up some garbage by accident. We get him? So you have to kill all the enemies. Each one of these is gonna have like some different like objective. The one that I think the easiest is, if you can select it, is the ones where like you just click on these little like crystals. You just click on like 5 or 6 of them and that's it. Traps deal 100% more damage. You have 25% less. Awards a gold cash and it requires a gold key. We don't have a gold key, so that's worthless. Awards a silver key. We get reduced light radius. Minimap is hidden. Hell no. I'd rather the traps do double damage. Yeah, losing out on minimap is no bueno. At least, I mean, in here maybe it's not that bad. But I feel like for some of the areas, I would hate it for some of the areas to have the trap mechanics. To not be able to see kind of where you need to progress. And it's almost like a roguelite. That's what this area is. You got a modifier where you don't take damage until boss is dead. Wait, what? Okay, I mean, that's just like crazy luck. I didn't even know that existed. You can take no damage from the boss. And, you know, this was really hard and they nerfed it. Well, the first 2 were like really, really reasonable. The third one is genuinely like too hard. Remove dark pit. Oh. Oh. Gain a random boon. Gain a random affliction. Remove dark pit. Oh, it's removing. Oh, wait. Oh, it removes that one. Oh, wait. Okay. So this one makes it so we gain a random boon. What is this? Oh, yeah, 25. Okay. I want to see what this is because we gain something that we don't know. So the bonus is we get more water, and the downside is lose. Monsters have 50% more maximum life. Well, that wasn't worth it, but that's part of this. It's like it's just random RNG.
The foe ahead is formidable. Steel yourself.
Furious Stone Lord!
All right, first time rattle cage. Let's go.
You have the burst.
Burn away!
Out for the slam.
I need more time.
All right. Woo!
I knew you would succeed.
That's just like so chill compared to like the third one. It's like night and day difference. All right, let's get our rewards. Let's get some extra keys. All right, so we got 3 silver keys. Okay, so we got 1 bronze. So we can get gloves, shield, mystery. I don't know why when I see mystery, I have gotta click on it. That was regret instantly. All right, we got 3 silver cash. So I'm gonna go again and open up all these except for the rangers. And wow, that's absolutely garbage, man. Absolutely garbage. But we do get to select our ascendancy, which is the whole reason why we're here. And we're 100% selecting the Storm Weaver because the other one I think is bad. I haven't seen any builds with it. Woo! Let's go put it on our ascendancy. So now we get double shocks. Oh my gosh. You know what I actually really want to try out first? I have no idea what this thing is. Like, I really want to know if it's good. It doesn't really tell us too much. Oh, it tells us right there. Just kidding. So it's level 8. What? So creates a stationary fire cold lightning storm at the target location for a duration based on the highest elemental damage type of the hit to trigger the storm. Hits which do not trigger elemental damage will not trigger the storm. So it does 10 to 15 fire damage. And then they are hindered. That cannot be good. Unless it ticks like once, 10 times a second. Like, that thing is terrible. I'm going to get this. Now, I'm going to instantly go right back to this because I think this is way better. But we're at least going to try it out. Because, like, I thought it was an interesting thing. It has, like, an internal cooldown, too. So now that we've ascended, awesome. And let's go continue. And let's finish off Act 2. All right. So, next steps are... Oh, we gotta go. We gotta go to the. There's one thing that gets me every single time. I go to the waypoint expecting to go somewhere. It's like, no, you gotta go to that little caravan thing. I think it's actually kind of a cool idea. We already did the trial. Where's the? The dreadnought. Okay, so it's on the top right. It's so weird that you have to do it like that. The navigation on this area. I think they should make it so that waypoint is like right here. Because it is kind of annoying. But hello, Laser. How you doing, mate? Oh yeah, we're coming up to the end, man. The end of Act 2. There's this person just impaled right there. Boom. Got the waypoint. Got the checkpoint. Okay, I want to see this little storm. So our crit chance is like probably like 5 or something like that. It's like really low, but once it's activated, I want to see, is it actually good, you know? Oh, there it is. So it has a cooldown. What's the cooldown of it? Okay, there it is. Come on, come on. It's so hard to see. You know what? It's weird is it's triggering off of our Arctic armor more than anything else. Probably because it's like maybe has a higher base crit. What is our... Oh! Actually, I think we have controlled destruction, so we cannot actually crit. So, yes. But if we remove this, what is our critical... Oh, it's 10%. Ah, okay. That's why it only was activating off of that. Okay, let's see. I'm just straight up with you guys. An absolute skip. It's not even like, well, maybe you can like do it in the right. No, it's an absolute 1000% skip right now. I don't know
Closer to legend.
if I don't know if it has a use because like you get more cooldown. So I guess with the elemental storm, what it would maybe be used for, because it's a stationary, if you have like every X attacks you do something. The thing is that the damage just is not there. Like it's just too low. And I don't wait. Oh wait, hold on. Actually, hold on. Let me go back and get it. Hold on. Let me not sign it out as absolutely garbage yet. It's not garbage. Okay. Okay. It's really not that bad now. I was thinking, like, how am I supposed to scale this? Because it does, like, so little damage. It's another gem. That makes sense now. So I could actually put gems in it, and then it would actually more likely be good. Okay. That's really cool. But now, with Control Destruction, I can't crit, so I'll never summon a Lightning Storm that does the damage. But how much damage are we getting with it? Like, you can see it does 77. Is that damage per second? I mean, I just think the damage output is simply too low. But can we actually... I'm actually really curious. Like, I think it probably scales with your level. But if you can only have 2 sockets, then it's absolutely terrible. You cannot put a upgrade. And I'm pretty sure how these work is they scale with your level. Like, you just gain free sockets. I don't know how high it goes up to. But as far as this thing goes, it's really not that bad now. Okay, if it worked like you can never put gem sockets in it, then I think it would be objectively just terrible. There's actually a really good amount of things that you can get, like 40% of your damage recoup. That means if I take elemental damage, 40% of it gets recovered over 8 seconds. I actually really want to get this. My number one thing that I want to get is this, that you can get double shocks, and then you can make it so you can chill multiple enemies, and then you can have everything chill. But the thing that I found interesting is they gave you electric damage as cold. So no matter what, I just get chill for free anyways. So, I mean, to me, that's actually wild that they allowed that, but... Oh, we have another point. Let's go get another point in here. And we're just working our way over here. We have to get around the downsides of our Doentries clubs. But yeah, the Lightning Storm thing may be good if we didn't run Control Destruction. We still have everything correct. Okay, yeah. And remember, that only triggers off of a crit and it has a cooldown. Whereas, like, I could just get, like, this shock. Like, double shocks to me is, like, way more valuable. We have the double shock, right? I put that in, right? Yeah, targets can be affected by 2 of your shocks at the same time. Okay, just had to make sure. Maybe we need to get more shock chance. What is our shock chance right now, actually? Oh. Maybe the targets are dying too fast. Trying to see it. I know it pops up. because I've seen it on someone others other builds where it shows like the double chills and stuff. This area is actually quite difficult. Oh, like the survivability, pretty hard. And I'm not seeing the double shock. Oh, there it is. I saw it finally. Ooh, a lot of damage. Those runes, like, they're really good in the early leveling stages, except for like the later stages, physical being like the only one. But like, I think they should add like spell damage, damage to spells, like just a small amount, because like otherwise these runes genuinely are worthless for a lot of the. Is it fire damage to it? It just says fire damage. Wait, does that work with spells? Does anyone know? If that works with just spells, then that's actually amazing. No spark for leveling? Oh, we did actually use spark on a boss. I was tired of it. But, is spark like way better? I mean, I'm electric anyway, so like we can mess with it. Should we go spark? I know that the meta is the spark and the firewall, because then you get like all the bonus damage. I mean, it makes sense. But we could swap to it. Oh, I don't have it right now on my inventory. Is that still the best? I think that's probably one of the top tier ones, right? Yeah, we can mess with it if you want to see it. No problem. No problem. I don't remember where I put it, the thing. Spark. It's in one of these. Found it. Boom. Okay. Oh, that's a level 10 spark. That's not the one we want. It's from like another character. There we go. Level 10. No, I have a lower level one. I can just make. Can we just make one? Oh, here we go. This is level 3 though. Probably want at least like level like 7 or something. Maybe I don't have another uncut. Level like at least 5, 7. What is this one? This one's a 3. I might not have like a low enough one. There's a 5. We have like a 6, 7, 8, somewhere around there. 17. 17. 15. Alright, well, if we do get another one, because at level 3 it's just going to be too low level for it to like do good damage. But if we get another gem, I will definitely pop it and we'll run it. What's my spirit on? So we have vitality, clarity. Is there something I should be using? Oh. Whoa. This area, like I said, it is actually one of the harder areas in the game. I actually think it might be like, with the exception of the very first boss, I think the hardest part in POE 2. Like I remember, like in terms of like the monster scaling, not like the hardest thing in the game by far is the trials, because they're so random. Firewall / fortress. Is that another like a skill? Oh, or is that the one where you get to make it spin around you, like a little ring, right? The support. Oh, that's a good ring. Let's run it, man. So we have increased mana and we have some cold res. Actually, probably should put cold res in the... Oh, that's all of our cold res right there. But let's see what the ring does. Lightning res. The reason why I'm excited is because it says plus cast speed. Cast speed equals damage. But we can add another mod to it. Some extra mana. Is 10% cast speed? Oh, I can't even use it anyways. I was going to say, is 10% cast speed worth losing this? I mean, that's 10% more damage, right? Rings actually have the best implicits for sorc, for offensive. The rest, you just get resistance. Cast speed is good. Like 10% cast speed isn't. I'll say that's it's perfect roll. 10% is legitimate, like over 3 nodes in POE 2, like 3 skill points. You got lucky on the boss. Oh my bad. Hello, Prophecy. You appreciate the Diablo 4 build guys working on Spiritborn trying to get to tier 3. Oh, we'll tier 3. Oh, okay, got you, Prophecy. I hope you're having fun with it, man. Spiritborn's one of the best classes. Alright. And all those bodies. One thing that might be kind of cool with that little like storm thing, because right now, I think it'd be kind of fun to mess around with. Now that I know that you can socket things in it, I think that will be a very fun thing to play with. That's right, we already removed it. I don't think it would show up in the skill bar. But like, it's not something that you can manually push anyways. Oh, uncut. Level 9. Ooh. So we can mess around with Spark now. I might actually have a flame wall too. Let me see if I have a flame wall with Fortress, and I'll show you guys how good this other thing is. It's gonna be amazing for the boss. Flame wall. There's like, why is lightning arrow? Oh, I do have a really. It's level 2. It gives you projectiles that pass, add a little bit more damage. Okay, so what we can do is run a Spark instead of, like, let's say, Orb of Storms. Oh, actually, I was going to test out to see if Rising Tempest actually worked. But we can try it out. Let's try it out, man. Try it out. Hello, Mystic. How you doing? So, let me see if this works first. Where is it? Because I'm not actually sure if this gem works. So what we're going to do is we're going to check on the DPS here. Okay, so, oh, it does not work. So it's basically just 12% more damage. Okay. Now, maybe it works on the bows because the bows have, like, the extra elements. But this one actually does want you to kind of swap. Anyways, yeah, Flame Wall, and then that support gem is like a little, like, I forgot what it's called. Was it Fortress is what you said it was? Yes, a circle. So now our little combo here will be... where's it? Flame wall. Oh, we also need to make it like... Well, what level is spark? It's level 6 right now. Let's just see how it performs.
You will burn.
Oh wow, this is like really dangerous. I kind of like that, like the way Arc interacts. To be honest, like I just like how it feels. Like Spark, I know it like objectively is one of like the better skills in the game, but I personally just like the other one a lot more. If we get stuck on the boss, maybe we'll have to use that one though. All right, what are we at? 9? 9 for. Oh, we can't use it because it requires more int than our character has. Does this give us int? No? Wow, that's actually interesting. We actually ran... Oh. I think it's because of one of the gems required it, right? I think one of the gems. I'd rather remove the life regen.
Quickly.
A new realm of power.
And then I think one of our gems gets turned off. Yeah, we lose out on vitality. So we don't get like 1% life per second, which kind of sucks, but it's fine. I'm not going to worry about that too much, as I think the other stat is more valuable for me right now. Now, if we wanted to run another support gem, we could also check out another support gem. The reason why I wanted to swap that is because I want this to do some extra damage.
Arc, chain.
I like our... Oh, we can actually get... Oh, fireball. Ooh.
Explodes on impact.
Wow,
Launching
that's
a
kind of
nova
cool.
Of smaller firebolts.
That's really cool.
Fireball explodes on impact.
I like how that explodes, and that might be kind of fun. Frost wall does
Frost wall creates a wall
it
of
do damage
solid
when it
ice.
blows up, I think?
These ice crystals can be damaged. If the crystals are destroyed or pushed hard enough, they will explode.
Okay, what's Mana Tempest?
Stand inside a Mana Tempest to empower your spells with extra lightning chains, projectiles, and damage. The storm drains your mana, and will drain faster the more spells you cast.
Oh, so it's kind of like the
Stand
firewall
inside a
strategy.
Mana Tempest to empower
Wow,
your spells
you
with
get
extra
56%
lightning chains,
of damage
projectiles,
as
and
lightning
damage.
damage.
The storm drains your mana, and will drain
30%
faster
of
the
mana
more
spent while the
spells
storm
you
is added
cast.
to this. Oh, so I'm guessing it gets to the point where it costs too much.
Use lightning warp to teleport inside enemies and make them
Oh, it is a
explode
mobility skill.
violently.
You
This
teleport.
skill can only target enemies low on life.
Oh.
Look out for this indicator for
That's really
enemies
cool
in
that the video tells you. Like, it really shows you.
You can also cast this skill on the projectiles from ball lightning to similar effect.
Wait, what? Oh, we get ball lightning?
Use lightning warp
This looks
to
really
teleport
fun, but like
inside
I can't just like
enemies and make
spam
them
it.
explode
It is a mobility.
violently.
Someone said it wasn't a mobility
This
skill.
skill can only target enemies low on
But I
life.
guess you technically have to like have a
This
condition,
indicator
then you
for
get to
enemy.
teleport. But yeah, let's go with level up Arc, because Arc is just, I like it the most. Now I want to say Arc probably gets better as we put more skill points into it. Now I want to check. We can go over here and go to type in Arc, and what we can do is we can. Oh yeah, it does chain more times. So when do we get the next bonus? So right now our Arc is level. It's level 12. So we are at level 12. Oh, 13. So 13 is the next big breakpoint because it changed an additional time. So obviously it's going to do more damage when we level it up, but the extra chain is also 10% more damage because you get extra 10% damage for each remaining chain, and if you upgrade it, you can get another 5% for each remaining chain. And as you go, you know, higher and higher, and this thing gets crazy in terms of like how much better it is. No, I'm gonna be real with you guys. It's probably very hard to get to level 40, but it is possible. It was possible before with like Vine Arrow to get to level 40. All right, let's go. We got Arc. Oh wait, what happened to Frostbomb? Lost on our Frostbomb. Oh wait, this is Frostbolt. Oh, I remember this thing is only good for like damage on the ground, right? Do we remove Frost Bomb? Actually, what happened to Frost Bomb? Oh, I can't run it because it has too much strength requirements. Oh, okay. Now we can run it. The reason why we couldn't run it is because it, I don't think you can run chain in that one. Have another support gem to throw in there? Nope. Alright, let's just continue. I could care less about it. The life tap just makes it so it was using HP instead of, whatever it was, mana for it. Just want to finish, get to the boss. Oh, nice. We have another skill gem. I mean, if you get a bunch of those little, like, things to spawn when you crit, I think that could be kind of fun.
There is power in this object. I can feel it.
I mean, if you can spawn a bunch of those, maybe they're really not that bad. I just thought it was really bad initially because you couldn't socket gems, because like the scaling just wouldn't match up. All right, we've got another point. Oh, this is our big node. So we get 14% more lightning damage and cast and attack speed. So we go from, what is it, 899 DPS? Ooh. It's like 13% more damage.
You again. The fool under the hooded one's sway. Do you even know what he is? No matter. You'll find my king far more capable than Count Gianor. My king, take the power you were promised.
Oh, we can upgrade Solar Orb too. Okay, cool. Ooh, what do we want? I actually think Fireball would be a very fun skill to mess around with. I actually kind of want to mess around with this. I know we're all like lightning based, but like they keep on giving us new skills to play around with. Oh wait, we could just use this. This is actually good, right? Because
inside a mana tempest to empower your spells.
Does it have to be
extra lightning chains?
Yeah, this is.
The Sycamore Yugioh. Bow before your king.
Let's try this thing out. So what is it? Where is it? Mana Tempest. Here it is. Okay. Oh, it drains our mana real fast.
For my people.
Oh, does it go away if we leave it? Oh, it goes away instantly? Oh, yeah, it does. Oh. I'm not sure actually where we're supposed to stand when he does that. Is it like in front of him? Maybe I melted him too fast before, like the very first time. Yeah, where am I supposed to stand on that one? So you have to do is... Okay.
The Sycamore Yugioh. Bow before your king. The manifest of pride. For my people, the manifest will pay.
We're doing really good damage. So obviously we stay away from that little like lightning thing that comes by. But when he does his sandstorm, I don't know where we're supposed to... Oh, it's the bubble. So see how there's just like this bubble? I think they should make the bubble like green or something. It's really hard to see considering... Unless maybe I'm getting old, as colorblind thing for me, but... I feel like I can barely see that. Can you guys see that real easy? Is it like night and day difference?
We're running out of time. End this.
No mana.
My queen! Take the beast! I don't have time for this! Sand!
It's pretty cool.
My will!
I actually really like that he
My enemies!
he cuts the train off.
We will have blood!
I can't do that yet.
Of hate! We will have blood!
Oh, take it! I need more time.
The manifest will pay! You will be forgotten! 10,000 spears!
Oh, those things are like following us.
The era of the Faradun is now!
Oh.
Hate! The era of the Faradun is now! We will blot out the sun! Endless hate! Our gift to you! You will be forgotten!
Oh, whoa. There's like coming out of both of the areas here. We're out of potions, but I think we got it.
Asala.
This is not over. Not yet.
Shamabla! I return you to the embrace of death!
It is done. The war is over. Return with me.
Did they reduce it? Because I remember before, honestly, like you were getting like several exalts off of just like the campaign. And I actually think that was cool because like then like some people that were lower levels, you could obviously level up and get some stuff earlier on. It's actually a really nice bow. Well, I mean, the base of the bow. Is it a really good bow? The endgame probably not. But let's go ahead and we can grab these small little currencies. Oh, we're supposed to travel to Deshar. Go right back. Now she's got the head. Right. Okay. So I think we have finished it. Oh, we speak to the hooded one northwest of the shrine. So if I remember correctly, you just walk out over here. Nice.
My worth.
Come now, Shade. Share your truth with me.
You're right. I have not been entirely forthcoming. I am a god. It was I who created the beast. All I can ask is that the beast has grown beyond our ability to contain.
The husband.
Let's go next.
Time is short. Make haste.
So we need to travel to the Act 3. What's on my queue? Move. The feet? That'd be pretty cool if there's like a kick move. You know, the monk should have like some cool kind of like jump kick moves. You know, interestingly enough, Diablo Immortal actually has some really cool abilities that I don't know why they didn't put in Diablo 4.
Yes. Until
Like the monk actually has so many
Beast
cool
has grown
abilities.
too powerful. We can no longer.
Okay, now we're in the final act. Now I'm really excited to get Eye of Winter, but I don't think we get it in this one. Not yet, but maybe we do a little bit more. Get the checkpoint, the new act. Oh, we actually had that new skill, right? I didn't even. Was I too locked in? Yeah. Oh wait. Didn't we have another like skill gem? No. I just ended up upgrading Arc again. The fireball looks really fun though. Oh, that's right. We got the wind skill. So does it increase like even arcs damage? I'm gonna see. So. Oh, it does. Like you get crazy damage with this. But like, yeah, it does drain your mana. I like this. This is actually a really cool skill. I'm wondering what else we can modify. Do I have any support gems? Because like right now I have no mana problems, but then I pop this, and then I have mana problems. But I get like big DPS. Ooh, I had to move out of the way on that one. How does ball lightning trigger on cast to shock? You don't get it. So you have to put cast on shock, right? You have to make sure then you right click on it on your buffs, like it'll be up there, and then you have to shock the enemy via anything, and then you also have to put the ball lightning on the inside of the socket. I didn't quit, just started playing Warrior instead, which is also pretty bad. Wait, what? I mean, all the classes are viable in this game. I think some are definitely much more beginner friendly. Like the Warrior and the Monk are not very beginner friendly for the first like half hour. It's really rough for those two classes, man. Compared to like the Ranger, oh man, night and day. What's my spirit on? Oh yeah, so we have Arctic armor. We had vitality. I don't know what else we have. Just, oh, clarity. Arctic armor clarity. So clarity from mana regen. You get so much more damage. It's like it's a 1.5 like multiplier. Like that's actually crazy. Oh, we have another uncut skill gem. I kind of want to mess with Fireball though, but you know we're all expecting lightning, and then we're gonna go straight to Fireball. Hell yeah! Wait, I still have the cold. Wait, we didn't unspec out of these ones. Well, I mean, as far as fire goes, let's see. Where are the fire ones? Is there like a fire one that's like right next to? Because these are all lightning, right? So is this all fire over here? Increase fire damage, fire damage. So instead of going this way, we can go this way, and we can get all the fire stuff if I want to swap to fire. Because the other skill actually looks pretty fun. Let's go do that. Actually, let me get the checkpoint real quick. Oh, we already got it. Let's go try it. Oh. So, where's the hooded one? We're gonna, well, let's put in the Fireball first. Do we have a stash over here? Yes. Perfect, because I might need to grab some of these, like, uncut spirit gems just so I can try it out and have some fun with it. So, let's see what the performance looks like. So, we want, obviously, we just got uncut 9. And Fireball just looks really fun. Because it blows up. Yes. Fireball explodes. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to use this as our next, like, main skill for right now. I don't really care about that. Oh, actually, I want to also put it as a 3 link, just to see if it's actually worth investing into. This way, you guys can see how it performs and decide for yourself if you like it. So, we want more elemental damage. We'll see what they also recommend, because sometimes they recommend some stuff that I didn't think of. So, we have Ignition, we have more chance to ignite, Unleash, chance to explode on death, no ailments. I think that this one could be actually pretty good. The ailment would be Ignite here. So the reason why I'm going to select this one over the other one is because, well, let's see if this works. So we have Fireball, and then, so it doesn't count as element. Oh wait, do I not have the other one equipped? Yeah, I was going to try out this. So, only works once.
I need more time.
Okay, so it definitely does work. Okay, so it definitely works as intended on this character. But we'll see how much ailments we're getting. Oh, that's right. We were supposed to respec out of everything. It's fine. I can respec into this pretty fast. This jewel absolutely does nothing. So it doesn't matter. So let's go ahead and unspec out of it. And if you're like wondering if you should do this also, if you are kind of using this kind of to follow along, I'm just testing it out to give you guys like a better understanding of it. Now, do I think it's worth it? I got no idea yet. We're about to find out. So let's see if do we require int on our dex on anything? Okay, no. So the reason why I'm going to put most of it into int is because int will give us... Oh, we have to like apply it first. It's so weird that you have to be so precise on this. Look, it's just like, nah.
A new realm.
Okay, maybe it's... I have to do that? Ah, okay. Anyways, what do we have for fire? So we have increased area effect. Those are all pretty decent. Burning enemies you kill have a 5% chance to explode daily. Oh, wow. That's actually a pretty good thing. So, yeah, that's really good. And then increase against burning enemies. Oh, what the heck? To get these other ones, I have to go down and up? What? That's really strange, because, like, the lightning ones over here, like, with the lightning ones, I just get all the lightning ones. With the fire one, it's like, why did they mess that one up? Maybe I can go from this angle instead of this. How many points is 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I wouldn't mind going this path anyways, but it's just kind of like backwards what they... I just don't know why they didn't connect them. So backwards for that one. Huh. Okay, well... let's see if there's any other fire ones. I think that there's increased elemental damage. And then what is this one? We don't have exposure on this character. Whatever. We'll just take this one because it's damage. The rest of them, though, yeah, I just don't get why they made fire just like so much worse by doing that. But we can just grab this, and yeah, we'll go ahead and continue. Oh, we actually want to unspec out these ones.
More power. I will tell you.
I didn't even know
I will tell your tale.
How can I be?
we had these ones still spec'd. And now, what do we get? Because right now, the burn is going to be, I think, worth it. What was the other one that we grabbed? Did we grab like another like random node? This is chance to inflict ailments. Okay, I'll take that. Because I want the enemies to be able to be exploded. That's a really nice stat to have. Okay, we have, increased chance to ignite. Cool.
Closer to legend.
So does it only explode if it hits an enemy? How does it work? Mug doesn't do enough damage, but the jump slam is amazing. I think every class does damage, it just takes some time. I'm just trying to see how much burn damage we're doing. It's not bad. I mean, I honestly really like the solar orb. I feel like this does really good damage. Just make that thing go up, and then I get big damage. Visually, it looks pretty cool, but I feel like it doesn't have like that big impact punch that I was kind of looking for. I thought in my head, I just expected this thing for some reason, just like 1 or 2 shot. Fireball is a really good skill in Diablo 2, and again, this game is heavily inspired by Diablo 2. Visually, it looks cool. It's not bad though. But again, they want us to use like everything, which is cool. Well, right now that the double shock thing is kind of worthless because, well, we don't really shock. So we have a couple options. We can get elemental damage recoup. We should do this right now because I'm going to forget. Okay, let's do this right now because we will legitimately not be able to shock any of the enemies. Because shock is done with lightning damage, which maybe we could do with this, but overall, it's basically like a worthless stat for us right now.
What have you learned?
I'm thinking about actually getting a little swirl thing, because like the other option is to get a lot more survivability, which is, you know, good, but I only really care about damage. So what I plan to do is we are going to remove the one where it's like we can't do ailments. I want to see what else it suggests for us. Oh, wait. Yeah, we want to be able to deal critical hits. Cast speed's okay. But I want, like, more damage. I don't know why they make it so difficult to get, like, damage in this. Like, all I want is just raw damage. So let's see what we can get. We get more projectile speed. I don't really care about that. More critical hit chance against enemies that are on full life. I think the base crit is 10, so like 20% chance to... That's not really that bad, to be honest. We have less projectile speed. Cooldowns would not be fun to add into the build. And not extra cooldown. Dang, there really isn't any, like, good ones. It's so weird that I look at these, because normally in PoE it's like, oh, there's 20-30% damage easy, like, on all of them. But we definitely do want it to do ailments. Because we want it to burn, because they can explode on death. And that is a pretty nice one to have. Dang, there really isn't any. I think we're actually going to go crit. Like, I didn't even think I would go crit. I guess Arcane Surge, we get what? How much does it cost right now for mana? 30? I'd have to cast it like 10 times. What's the recommend? What do they recommend? More chance to ignite? Oh, and oh, explode on death. Oh, well, shoot, count me in on that one. That could be kind of fun. Okay. And then we will refund the passive. And we're going to go grab this one. And we trigger an elemental storm when hit. Now, on this one over here, we are going to throw in that these can't... I'm assuming you can't generate more off of the elemental storm. I mean, if it does work, then that's awesome. But what do they suggest with this? This is going to be interesting. Oh, does the elemental storm not show up? Oh, interesting. Okay, we'll get this one. Oh, I already put that one in. Okay, so let's see how the elemental storm performs now. Because now we can actually crit, because before we could not crit. Now we have that 60% chance to explode. Oh, what? Dude, that thing just melted me. First time seeing PoE 2, how do I feel about it? The game is quite challenging. Oops, let's go actually head to the checkpoint. We can go over here. Game is definitely a lot more challenging. I don't know why we melted. Oh, you know why? It's probably because it was chaos damage. I'm trying to see this like firestorm that should be summoning. Okay, there it is. Wondering if that like explode on death is worth it, or like the extra crit. Yeah, that poison damage is really nasty. Because we have no chaos res. These guys have a lot of HP. I'll be honest, I kind of feel like Arc was a little bit more enjoyable for me personally. Might go back to Arc probably after this. I'm also feeling like I'm not getting that many of those little things that are spawning in, this little like swirly tornado things. The enemies exploding on death, like, wait, do we have another support gem here? I have to go back up. I'm not feeling like we're supposed to get like a 60% for them to explode on death, but they have to also be ignited. Can I shoot into this? No. So like in order for like the fire ball to like explode into multiple projectiles, you do have to hit a target. Oh, like I said, the poison damage is really nasty here. Hello, Matt. Path of Exiles, what's up right now, man? We've been grinding for a while. Working on our Sorceress, or now it's, what is it? I'm gonna call it Elementalist in this game. They call it Stormweaver is what they call it in POE. Okay. So now we have the next town. Wow, we got to Act 3. Took us a while. This was actually a really long play session over here. Did a lot of different things. Was testing out a lot of different things to have some fun with. But oh, this is actually kind of nice for it. Just thinking about it now that we have the penetration. It's only really useful against like the elites or like even the bosses. But as far as this goes, would I recommend it? You just don't really get crit, and it's weird that they give you this so early on in the game. But because you can actually equip the gems to it, you can probably do some really cool things with it. I actually think it's a really, really cool skill. Now, originally when I first, like, you know, in the first 2 seconds when we got it, I was like, okay, you can't even scale it. This thing's, like, actually terrible. But because you can put in gems, what you could do is you can make it apply, like, all these other conditions. You can make it apply exposure, which makes it so they take more damage. And then this would give you another 20% more damage. But I think that, like, objectively, like, I don't see any build that wouldn't want to take this. Now, I would say most builds you can take this as well. If you're playing a lightning build, then you don't need this. But being able to do double shock is actually crazy OP, considering you get shock, which gives you like 80% more damage, and then you can get that double times. That is insanely hard to beat for any class. Now, the other one that I thought was interesting, it was this one over here. So you can get increased effective arcane surge. Now what this grants you is more cast speed and more mana regen, and it's per 15 maximum mana. So if you can get crazy amounts of maximum mana, right, what you can do is probably use some spells like that other one where like you sit inside and it drains your mana, but you get like these really good damage multipliers. Now what I think was interesting with this is like it gets to the point where it starts draining your mana and you're just gonna have 0 mana. So there is like a big, where's Mana Tempest? Yeah. Downside over here. So you gain 62% of just damage as lightning damage. And that one mod, we tried to get that earlier where we were looking at a staff that just gained whatever as extra damage. I think that that's a stat that I really want to try to prioritize getting in this next part of our little play session here. But it says buffs that cause lightning spells that cost mana also change it to additional targets, but chain them further from them, and projectiles from empowered lightning spells fork. 30% of this mana spent while in the storm is added to this mana cost per second. So I guess if you stand in the storm for longer and you spam more skills, but the cooldown time is only 1 second, it's really not that bad. So you could, in theory, pop this, cast, 2 or 3 times, move, cast 2 or 3 times. I think it's a really awesome skill. I like the design of this like Sorceress, or at this point it's a Stormweaver. Really cool stuff. But so we're going to end it for this part of our little play session, and we will definitely be trying out more. I know this was quite long, but GG's, man.